Rebound by Helmrichs, ahead to Campbell Kirby. By Helmrichs, ahead to Campbell Kirby. They've got numbers. Kirby to Alvis, jump stops, resets, lays it up from the right side, halfway through the opening quarter, and a great start for Edco, leading 12-0. Bollinger goes underneath, cutting along the baseline is Alvis, lays it up and in from the left side, inside 10 seconds left here in the half. Nice cut by Alvis, and a better recognition by Bollinger. Brisky gets her own rebound. Eckelceder, right side for three, got it! So it's back-to-back threes by this group for Edco. 50-5, Vikings in the lead. Neary takes a three, got it from the left wing. That's what they were looking for. Neary hits a three in the closing seconds, a sub in the scoring column for, once again, Edco, her first points of the year. Hamlet comes into the offensive end, and the game comes to an end. The Vikings scored the first 24 points of this ball game. They led 24-0 at the end of one. They led by 33 at the half, and they win big. 69-5, that's your final score. Sherman outside the block, pump fakes, spins, shot in the middle of the lane, banks it too long. Rebound by Maker, his putback from the right side, it's up and in. It is 9-0, the Stars in the lead here, and a timeout by Edco. Toll at the elbow area, cut off, needs some help, and instead he spins, fires a 15-foot jump shot and hit it. So Toll just finds himself free, and they lead by 15, and here's another timeout taken by Edco. Standard, top of the key, back right side to Rochford in the corner, looking for Wiskus, catches it on the right block, flips it up and in. So Wiskus with the catch, Rochford the assist. They're back within 5. The Stars had a 14-point lead, trimmed to 5 in the fourth quarter, but they respond. They close the game on a 10-0 run, and Starmont splits the season series with Edco. The Stars win by a final score of 42-27. The best high school basketball is on KCTN. It's our regular season finale tonight on KCTN. In our feature matchup, Central visits North Fayette Valley. First off, we have the girls' game. The Warriors and Tigers are two of the three teams tied for second in the league. The Warriors have not lost a conference game since before the break, and that was to NFV. The Tigerhawks have had a grip on a top 2 spot all season long. They look to stay there. The Warriors look to even the series. The Tigerhawks go for the season sweep. Central and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game. Next.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it grew into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Central Girls basketball coach Mark Wiley. Coach her team 13-6, tied for second place in the conference right now. Won a non-conference game last night over Starmont, 57-19. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, Dan, we didn't start real well. We played well defensively, I thought. We just got to start a little bit better. But third quarter, we played really well, I thought, as a team, and we did what we needed to do in a long week. And we scored around. I think we hit 6-7 3-pointers. We just didn't score around the rim like we should. But every day is a new day, so we look to do a little better job around the rim tonight, and we're going to have to against North Fayette Valley.
All right, and now let's go through starting a lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we're going to start Grace Keel, along with Briley Erickson, Ashlyn Scharf, Katie Royer, and Gracie Kummer.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, a little shorter bench probably tonight. Oakley Armstrong suffered an injury on Tuesday night. Should be kind of a game time decision whether she will play or not. Our two seniors that come off the bench are Brooklyn Ampson along with Michaela Erickson. And then Layla Emerson, a sophomore, comes off the bench for us as well.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley. I know you dropped a decision to them right before Christmas. What do you kind of remember about that game?
We played right with them, I thought, Dan. We just didn't play a very crisp fourth quarter. We didn't score a field goal in that fourth quarter and lost by 8. So, we looked to try to score every quarter a little bit more consistently, and I think that's not just that game, but throughout the season, sometimes our shots have kind of been miscues. So we got to get back to what we do pretty well, and that's get the ball into the lane, and we're pretty good at kick out shots. So I think that's a big thing.
Some of the other keys in the ball game for your team, then.
Well, Ellsburn, Kaylin Ellsburn hurt us the first time, so we need to lock her up defensively. She really runs the team and does a good job of doing that. She also does a great job defensively, so we got to be aware of where she is on the defensive end. The other thing I think that's pretty important is, they have two very tall inside girls, and we got to get box outs on the defensive end especially. So that's a key for us as well.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight. Good luck.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley on his Warrior program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Car Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team now 14-5, improving to 11-3 in the conference, outlasting Turkey Valley 52-49 in overtime. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, a very back and forth game. Turkey Valley much improved through the season. Thought they did a nice job on us defensively. We stuck to our game plan, pounding the ball inside, to Brooklyn Hoy and Hannah Schrader. And I thought we did probably our best job of the year of being patient and letting them work. We did just enough offensively. We didn't shoot it well again, but we made some timely plays. In the fourth quarter, we got down by 8 with about 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and we didn't give up. We didn't quit. The defense buckled in and didn't allow any points down the stretch, and we did enough to get it to overtime, and then I think we just outlasted them in overtime.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight then.
Tonight, it's going to be senior night, so we're going to be celebrating 4 seniors. So we're going to go with the junior Kaylin Ellsburn, and then we're going to go with our 4 seniors, Brooklyn Hoy, Grace Feldman, Maddie Nye, and then Faith Sterrett is going to get her first start of her career.
All right, so that's awesome. And then that changes your bench, so you'll have some quality kids coming off the bench too.
Yes, that'll bring Lexi McGowan off the bench, who had been starting for us lately. That'll bring Hannah Schrader off the bench, who had been a starter for us all year. And then, of course, Cassie Tilleris and Lila Moore, who's done a very nice job for us down the stretch.
Turning our attention to Central, I know you defeated them before the break in a hard-fought ball game. What do you kind of remember about that game?
They got out to, if I remember right, a 6-point lead at half. I had to challenge our girls. I thought our defensive effort wasn't our best in the first half. We talked about how we needed to rebound a little better. We definitely had the size advantage, but it just seemed like Elkader wanted it a little more in the first half, and the girls responded. We come out and outscore them by 10 in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter only give up 2 points. And again, I think our depth outlasted their depth. They got a little tired. Some of their shots came up short, and it was just a nice win and a tough place to play down at Elkader.
All right, keys in the ball game tonight. What does NFE have to do?
Well, number one, we're going to have to find some legs after last night. We spent a lot of energy, so we're going to have to attack the rim. Shots are probably going to be short, maybe at the start. We got to get the ball inside, definitely use our size advantage. We got to rebound the ball well on both ends, and we got to clean up some silly turnovers. Free throw line has been big for us. We've been better lately, so that is getting better. We've got to get to the line, get some easy points there when we do struggle offensively. And I know we got to just be ready for something different. Coach Wiley is a good coach down there. He always has a little wrinkle for us the second time we play us. Who can make the adjustments and just who can play hard and come out with a win.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
You bet. Thanks, Dan.
NFE basketball coach Jared Tilleris and his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog spirit wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Furniture Showcase and All Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to West Union. It's our regular season finale tonight. North Fayette Valley takes on Central. We have a huge girls game where second place in the conference is on the line. Here's two of the three teams tied for second.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big contest for both of these teams. For Central, this is it. This is their regular season ending. They already know who they're playing in the tournaments, but they still got a lot to play for tonight. They want to get a chance to get into that second place tie with Key High. They've split with MFL, split with Key High. They want to split with North Fayette Valley because they already lost the first one.
Yes, and we did that ball game right before Christmas, a ball game which Central had the lead, but it was a strong fourth quarter for North Fayette Valley, which allowed them to win the ball game. Let's talk about some of the keys in the ball game, and this is a case where Central's the undersized team, as they've been much of this year. Rebounding's a key, and for North Fayette Valley, turnovers.
Yeah, I think both of those things are big ones, and I think this is all going to take place underneath the hoop. I think the height of North Fayette Valley, they're going to try to take advantage of that, but if you know Central, they're going to drive. They're going to try to draw contact. They're going to try to get their tall girls into foul trouble, and if they do, that opens things up a little bit for the Warriors.
All right, we got a couple of the better players in the conference. Kaylin Ellsburn for North Fayette Valley, averaging 12 points a ball game. Brooklyn Hoy, almost a double-double, nearly 10 points and 9.1 rebounds a ball game. Then you have Ashlyn Scharf for Central, who's averaging over 15 points a ball game, along with 7 rebounds. So again, these are the better teams in the conference.
Well, and we talk about Central playing better. You know, they've played so much better after about that first quarter of the season, and I think they're just going to continue to improve.
All right, it is also Cancer Night here tonight at North Fayette Valley, and we were hoping to go to our public address announcer for that, but I believe we only have one microphone down there right now, so unfortunately we won't be able to bring this to you.
Yeah, we were hoping that they were gonna pass our mic around as well, but Brooklyn Hoy is gonna be talking here, and so I guess we got some time to talk about this game.
All right, so let's go back a little bit inside here, and again, let's talk a little bit about North Fayette Valley. First off, they come in 14-5, 11-3 in the conference. They played an overtime ball game last night against Turkey Valley.
Yeah, they played Turkey Valley. They played Waukon earlier in the week, so they've got a couple of games under their belt already. So this will be their third game of the week, and they know looking ahead, they've got a 3A matchup with CPU. That's their first round, but they're focused on tonight. They want to, improve this a little bit, fine-tune. This is a great team to work on some of those small things to get ready for that postseason.
Meanwhile, Central comes in. Their record, once again, is 13-6, and overall in the conference, they have a record of 12-3. So they are doing their Cancer Night, and again, we were hoping to participate in this, but our microphone not on down at the scores tables. We'll try to get that message down to them if we can. Meanwhile, I think that message has been received. And let's turn things over now to our public address announcer once again with what's going on in between ball games now. All right, I think that was it. I think we missed it.
Did we miss it?
Yeah,
I think we missed it. Well, for those who, obviously you can't see if you're just listening to us on the radio, but they had some silence. They had the cell phone lights on so people in the crowd could see, and the lights were down on the gym floor.
Here we go. Starting lineups now here for game number 1 with Central and North Fayette Valley.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's Upper Iowa Conference matchup, featuring the visiting Central Warriors and your own North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. Our officials for this evening are Marissa Nordskow, Bob Camp, and Justin Bonnett. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Warriors. Freshman number 3, Briley Erickson. Senior number 5, Gracie Kummer. Sophomore number 10, Katie Royer. Senior number 14, Ashley Scharf. And senior number 15, Gracie Keel. And for your North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, junior number 2, Kaylin Ellsburn. Senior number 4, Grace Feldman. Senior number 5, Maddie Nye. Senior number 21, Brooklyn Hoy. And senior number 33, Faith Starrett. Central is coached by head coach Mark Wiley and assisted by Ashley Funk, Miley Scharf, and Catherine Wiley. Our Tiger Hawks are coached by Jared Tilleris and assisted by Jade Doughton.
There you have it. Starting lineups, opening action coming up next with Central and North Fayette Valley.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It is senior night here at North Fayette Valley, so they are going with their senior starting lineup. Tiger Hawks wearing their home white uniforms. They've got the NFE and Carolina blue, the dark blue numbers. Central wearing their away red uniforms, the central in white with the black trim. And this is a matchup we've looked forward to because the game before Christmas was a 4-quarter ball game. That was an enjoyable game.
It was. It was a really good game. I think Central felt like they left a few things out there that they wanted to have another chance at, and they might get that chance here tonight.
Central's only loss since that ball game was to Waukon in a non-conference ball game. So the Warriors certainly playing their best ball of the year. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, as we mentioned, this is a busy week for them, but they just find a way to get done. We're winning some close ball games here, especially this week and last night. Scharf to jump it up for Central. Hoy for North Fayette Valley. Tip is won by Hoy into the backcourt, and this game is underway. Ellsburn offensively to Feldman in the lane 2. Hoy, left block, reverses it to Nye. Baseline to Starrett. Starrett back over here, left wing to Feldman. And Feldman drives in, knocked away, but she's able to get it to Nye. Nye, baseline to Starrett, in and out of her hands. The ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by North Fayette Valley, and it goes to Central. It appeared the Warriors were 1-2-2 zone, but we'll get a better look.
Yeah, we'll get a better look next time down. But you talked about North Fayette Valley. This is their third game. This is Central's third game as well. They played Starmont last night, so this is a tired legs on both sides.
So right away, North Fayette Valley will come out girl-to-girl defense. Ellsburn is guarding Scharf. Keep an eye on that matchup tonight. Scharf, top of the key, brings it left side, cut off, and instead works it to Briley Erickson. Back over to Scharf on the left wing. So just underway with our girls' game. Scharf to the elbow. Hoy will stay in the lane as a help defender. They'll let Comer go out on the perimeter and to dare her to shoot. Meanwhile, on top, Keel tried to work it on top to Erickson. Intercepted, though, by Feldman. And back in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, nice feed right side to Hoy, who puts it inside the right block. Tiger Hawks score in transition. A minute in, they strike first.
And the Warriors were back on defense, just didn't rotate quick enough.
Keel stops the dribble on top, right side to Royer. Royer in the corner to Comer. Comer on the right wing reverses it left side to Grace Keel. Keel puts it on the floor, in the lane, drives baseline to Kummer, who drives in. Her shot blocked by Hoy, but a foul called on Hoy. So they got into the lane, and Keel was the distributor to Kummer.
Well, and you like the aggressiveness of Gracie Kummer there. She's got a little disadvantage in the height with Brooklyn Hoy guarding her, but she took it strong, tried to get it up off the glass, and drew in that contact. Now she needs to knock down free throws.
And the foul called on the body there by Hoy. Kummer's free throw, it is good. Warriors, as a team, average around 41 points a ball game. North Fayette Valley, about 49 points a ball game. Both these teams, similar shooting numbers. Central, 32% from the field, 28% from the three-point line, 58% from the free throw line. Second free throw by Kummer. It's off the mark, misses to the left, but Scharf gets the offensive rebound. NFV shoots 35%, 22% from the three-point line, 45% from the line. Here's Keel driving in the lane, dishes it left side to Kummer, inside the left block. Keel, almost the same identical play, just the opposite side.
When you saw Brooklyn Hoy kind of peel away because she could have picked up a quick second foul there.
So 3-2, Central the early lead. Ellsburn on the left wing on top to Starrett. Starrett goes back over to Nye. Nye in the lane to Ellsburn on the left block. Reverse pass over to Hoy on inside the right block. The shot no good. Then Hoy, boxed out by Kummer, tried to reach over top and tipped the rebound away. And now a concern for North Fayette Valley. We've yet to play 2 minutes, and that's the second foul on their leading shot blocker.
Well, that was a great box out by Gracie Kummer. She was kind of directing traffic at the bottom of that zone, and as soon as that shot goes up, she made good contact with Brooklyn Hoy, made her come over the top. She wasn't going to get the rebound, but she knew that Hoy wasn't.
Hannah Schrader checks in off the bench, a 5'11 sophomore. Meanwhile, Kummer drives in the lane, blocked by Schrader. Loose rebound picked up by Central. Back in the lane, Scharf posts up Ellsburn. Her shot is long. It is no good. Schrader gets the rebound, and then Scharf kept at it and is called for the reach-in foul. That'll be the first whistle against the Warriors. But again, Central has shown their game plan, getting into the lane.
Yeah, attack the lane, attack the defense, and then crash the boards hard. They're playing good defense on this end as well. North Fayette Valley, they're going to have their work cut out tonight handling the ball.
Neither team lining up there in full court pressure. Left side with the basketball is Feldman. Feldman guarded by Scharf. The Warriors, by the way, are girl to girl. Ellsburn brings it over to the right elbow. Wing area to Feldman, puts it on the floor, loses the ball on the way in, picked up by Briley Erickson. Central back in transition. Driving in left side is Keel, jump stops as North Fayette Valley gets back. She goes on top to Scharf. Scharf for three, a step behind the arc. On the left side, just off the top of the key, Aaron aired it out to the right. A rare errant shot by Ashlyn Scharf.
A little deep there, and I think didn't quite have her feet under. She was so wide open, she thought, I'm going to throw it up there.
Starrett and Feldman check out, so back to the normal group now for North Fayette Valley as Cassie Tilleris comes into the ball game. The side of the rim to the right, it is no good. McGowan keeps after a rebound, down on the floor and tied up there with Katie Royer. It is a jump ball, which will give it to Central on the alternate possession rule.
Well, and for the Tigerhawks, we're going to see more of Cassie Tilleris. She comes off the bench for him, but with Hoy on the bench with two, she's going to have to put in a few more minutes and maybe get a few more points for him tonight.
So 3 minutes into our ball game, Central leads 3-2 as Keel brings it into the offensive end. Keel's, by the way, guarded by McGowan. Left wing area, that is Erickson. Briley Erickson trying to back her way down to the left block. On top to Royer, top of the key for three. Got it! Katie Royer with a three-pointer. But again, you went in, got it outside. Warriors lead 6-2.
Yeah, so far, attack the middle, kick it out if you don't have anything, and that was a big shot there by Katie Royer.
And offensively on top is Nye. Nye brings it to the right wing to Tilleris at the free throw line, who puts it on the floor and goes back over to Ellsburn, left wing. Ellsburn on top to Nye. Nye, as they look in the lane, instead drives, stops in the lane, tries to lead Schrader. The pass overshot, but Schrader saves it back to Tilleris, who misses the shot on the left. Went up with the left hand from the left side, just long on the shot, and the rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Kummer in the offensive end, reverses it left side to Ashlyn Scharf. She drives in, scoots by Ellsburn, uses the left hand, and it's up and in. 8-2 halfway through the opening quarter. Warriors in the lead.
Yeah, look at the Warriors. Attack that lane, attack those post players, and finish strong.
Ellsburn, right side, brings it along to baseline, goes to the left side, uses the reverse hand there. She's naturally left-handed. Reverse layup to the left. And the Tigerhawks stop an 8-0 run by Central.
Yeah, nice reverse there. Now Tigerhawks looking for a stop here. The Warriors still looking to attack.
Erickson in the lane to Keel. She cut across the baseline from right to left, and the ball goes off her hands, out of bounds. Warriors turn it over. First substitutions for Central, Briley Erickson and Royer check out. Michaela Erickson, a senior, makes her first appearance, a 5'3 senior, and also checking in a 5'8 senior. Back in the offensive end is Ellsburn. Ellsburn brings it along the right baseline. Again, guarded by Keel. Schrader trying to post up a low entry pass. Goes off the knees of Schrader. Deflects right into the hands of Central. Scharf back in the offensive end. Left side to Grace Keel. Wide open. Left side for three. Got it. Warriors have hit a couple of threes. They lead by 7 at 11-4.
Yeah, all that attack has opened up the outside, and a great kick out and a nice finish by Grace Keel.
And back over left side, it is number 10, and that is Lila Moore, who checked in last break. McGowan, top of the key for 3. Step behind the arc. Shot no good, but the rebound tracked down in the corner by Tilleris. Right back to Schrader. Her shot from the right, block up and in. Comer was straight up, and North Fayette Valley gets it into the hands of Schrader with a nice post-up shot.
Yeah, they're going to have to look to her and Tilleris to be a little more, dominant in the inside because they need some inside presence.
Comer left wing, and again, Schrader able to stay a step away from her. And here's Amsden, right side. She's open for 3. Shot may have grazed the side of the rim. It is short either way. Comer tries to save the rebound along the baseline on the left side, and it goes out of bounds to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they're going to take it out here and looking to cut into this lead a little bit. Need a little more flow on the offensive end. They've been just a little stagnant.
Across the timeline, Ellsburn brings it right side in the corner to McGowan. Deep right corner. Tilleris posted up on the right block. Double team, so she spins out of there. Gets it to Ellsburn. Ellsburn tried to go to Tilleris. The pass behind her, but it's picked up by Schrader off the left block. Moore back left side to Ellsburn. And you see Central here just looking to switch around the perimeter on picks. McGowan brings it right baseline. Cut off by, once again, Scharf in the lane to Schrader. She's got post-up position. The shot from inside the right block. It's up and in. Schrader, who had that big third quarter, remember, against Central last time, brings the Tiger Hawks back within 3.
Yeah, when she's there, that's point blank, almost automatic for her. She gets that nice little kiss off the glass.
Inside 2 minutes left in our first quarter. Warriors lead by 3, 11-8. Comer, right wing, cutting through is Scharf, catches it on the right block, backs her way in, layup from the right side, up and in. Good job by Scharf, getting some spacing, and a timeout by Central. They lead by 5 early at 13-8. Let's take this break.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
So our first timeout of the ball game is taken by Central, a 30-second timeout, and they're off to a good start on the road here, leading 13-8.
Yeah, they are. They've kind of got North Fayette Valley in a funk on the offensive end, not able to really get a flow, like I said, getting the ball moved and make the defense move.
Back across the timeline is Ellsburn, brings it on the far sideline with 90 seconds left in the quarter. They look for Schrader in the lane, but Ellsburn stopped her dribble, goes left side to McGowan. McGowan on the left wing, and having to reverse it right side on top to Moore. Good defense here by Central as Moore looks back door, and the ball is knocked away in the lane, picked up by Amsden. Warriors turn him over. Scharf at the free throw line, left side to Erickson, covered, back over to Erickson in Briley, who takes a three-pointer off the back of the rim. That was Michaela to Briley. Shot is long, rebound by McGowan. McGowan races down the court, goes in for the left-handed layup, did not reset, missed the shot, but Tilleris there to get the offensive rebound, and she's fouled as she tried to put it back in off the right side.
Yeah, good rebound there. Nice trail by Cassie Tilleris. Able to get that offensive rebound, tried to get it up to the basket, but she's fouled on the way up. That's going to be the first foul against Layla Emberson, who checked in at the timeout as well.
McGowan went up using her left hand, but never brought over that guide hand to the right to help her on that left-handed layup. So Tilleris to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is good. The Warriors, again, we talked about, shoot 58% from the line. That's Central. North Fayette Valley at 45.5%, which has actually been improving as the season has went on.
It's gotten better, but neither of these teams probably where they want to be with that free throw percentage at this point in the season.
Feldman in. Moore checks out for North Fayette Valley. Michaela Erickson checks out as well for Central as the second free throw is good. That is Oakley Armstrong into the game. Armstrong, a 5-foot sophomore, makes her first appearance. Both free throws made by Tilleris, and it's 13-10. North Fayette Valley trails. Amsden, right side and kicks it in the corner to Embrenson. And again, Schrader helps out, but they get the ball to Scharf, who drives in, then a reach-in foul committed by Schrader. And I think they want Schrader there back a little further along the baseline to get that cutter covered.
Yeah, she all she had was an arm there as the cutter came through. If she takes about a step and a half back, she's right in that lane where that cutter's coming. No way the cutter can even touch the ball.
Ashlyn Sharp's free throw, it is good. 14-10, Central in the lead. Substitution for North Fayette Valley. Maddie Nye will come off the bench for the Tiger Hawks, and Tilleris checks out. So this is more of a four-guard lineup now for North Fayette Valley.
This is to defend and maybe to get a shot here as we're under a minute to play in our first quarter.
Second free throw being eyed by Scharf. Free throw on its way off the front of the rim, rolls to the back and goes through. Got the touch. 15-10. Warriors lead by 5. McGowan now takes over the point spot, brings it on top for North Fayette Valley. Right side to Nye. Nye, and near the volleyball line, goes right side to Feldman. Feldman, baseline to McGowan on the right sideline, wants to drive, gets a wraparound pass there. She got caught underneath the basket, but traveled with the basketball. Looked like initially she was going to make a pass, but Central had to help defense along the baseline.
And she knew she was kind of in no man's land, threw it up, hoping maybe I'd get the call, but traveled before she got the shot off.
Scharf checks out. Grace Keel back into the ball game. Tilleris comes into the game as well, and Schrader will check out. I think you see these coaches going to their bench early here. Actually, Ellsburn will check out just because the fact they played last night.
Yeah, both these teams played last night, trying to keep legs fresh as long as they can here. A chance to steal 30 seconds plus the timeout at the quarter.
Shot clock is off. Warriors, if they choose, can work for the final shot. With it on top is Armstrong. Armstrong brings it left side as they run a double stack at the free throw lines, running double posts there to post up. Keel with it on top, 15 seconds left, and right side to Erickson. Erickson, Embretson, top of the key, brings it left side to Grace Keel. Inside 10 seconds to go. Keel tried to lead Armstrong. The pass is overshot, but Armstrong saves it to Briley Erickson. She takes a 17-footer, spins around, got it to go. It was actually behind the three-point line, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Briley Erickson launched it with 4 seconds to go, and the Warriors lead by 8 at the end of one, 18-10. Let's take this break.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free base today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Central, good start, 18-10. Briley Erickson launched it from about 21 feet away, a step behind the right arc, and they lead by 8. What was our shooting in the opening quarter?
Central was 7 for 11 in that first quarter. North Fayette Valley was 4 of 9 in that first quarter.
So again, the Warriors, they better shooting stats in the opening quarter. It is North Fayette Valley's basketball to start the second quarter. Nye, Ellsburn, Feldman, Schrader, and Hoy back out there with those 2 fouls. Left side, Feldman in the lane. They throw it over top, trying to go to Schrader at the left block, but it's knocked away by Royer, fronting the post, tipped it away. Central picks up the loose basketball. Keel, Briley Erickson, Comer, Armstrong, and also out there is Royer, and here is an unforced turnover as Keel tried to go left side and just off the hands of Comer, who did not look it in, and the Warriors turned it over as Ashlyn Scharf back into the game for Armstrong for the Warriors.
Yeah, Gracie Comer just kind of took her eye off that for a second, let it slip through her hands, nobody behind her to pick it up.
And offensively, Ellsburn with the Tiger Hawks down by 8. Right side, cross-court pass to Schrader at the left elbow. Tries to enter the pass to Hoy, but again, it's intercepted by Comer. So right now, Tiger Hawks just forcing the pass in the lane right now.
Yeah, they want to try to get it in the lane as well, just like the Warriors have been trying to, but they're trying to pass it in there. The Warriors looking to cut and look for that open cutter.
Royer, right side to Ashlyn Scharf. Scharf back over to Briley Erickson, just off the top of the key. Comer has it left side now. Back over, right side, Royer wide open. Another 3, it's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Hoy got her hand on the rebound, trumbles to the court along with Comer. The ball scoots out of there, and it's picked up by Keel. She drives in, left side to Royer, who misses the push shot from the left side. Just inside the left block, pushed it off the side of the rim, and the Warriors come up empty. Ellsburn has a lane to the basket, swoops in, uses the left hand, strong to the rack from the left side. She's naturally left-handed. Tiger Hawks back within 6.
That was a strong finish by Ellsburn.
Scharf races into the offensive end, nothing doing. Tiger Hawks get back, and Central has it right side to Grace Keel. Keel left open, thought about the 3, but it's closed down. Briley Erickson left side to Kummer. Kummer trying to back her way down, cut off by Hoy, right side to Keel, puts it on the floor, drives in, pulls up, little 8-foot runner, middle of the lane, pushes it long, it is no good. Hoy got the rebound in a reach-in foul from behind by Grace Keel. So the Tiger Hawks played with Hoy for the first 2 minutes of the first quarter before those 2 early fouls, and she's got to be careful on defense.
She does. She's doing a nice job kind of staying off of things, not getting into some of those frays where there's a loose ball, but she just needs to play smart, and she'll be fine.
Schrader checks back out for North Fayette Valley. Tilleris into the ball game. Ellsburn brings it left side in the offensive end as we approach the 6-minute mark in our half. Pass to Hoy over her head, but Tilleris picks up the loose ball. She drives in, misses the left-handed layup, and the reason why, she was fouled on the way up by Royer. The pass was supposed to go to Hoy. It was actually an errant pass that ended up in the hands of Tilleris.
Yeah, just overshot her. And she's such a great target up there. She really sticks her hands out and sits down on the defender, but that just went right over her head.
Free throw by Tilleris. It is short. She'll get another opportunity. We mentioned some of the free throw struggles for North Fayette Valley. Tilleris hit 2 last time, and they are certainly glad to get that, but short on that one. Second free throw being eyed. Tilleris, second free throw, that one's short, and it's not even going to hit the rim there. So she had a little more oomph on the last 2, missed those 2, and the Tiger Hawks come up empty.
Yeah, we just, we're going to have a timeout here.
Hoy had to tie her shoe.
Had to tie a shoe. I was like, somebody's bent over tying a shoe.
Yep, and it was Hoy as our officials stop play. We now return to action. Still 18-12, Central in the lead. Briley Erickson behind the left wing, on top to Kummer. Kummer with it, right side to Ashlyn Scharf. Puts it on the floor, covered, and then into the corner to Keel. Back over, Kummer, left side to Royer on the left wing. Tries to drive baseline, cut off by Tilleris. Back over to Scharf, trying to back her way down. Forces a shot in traffic. It goes behind the backboard, but she was hacked in the double team. Scharf really out of position, too far behind the backboard to take that shot. Bailed out by contact.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough shot, even if she did have a clean look, and that went flying behind the backboard. All contact there. That's what's going to get her the 2 free throws.
Foul on Tilleris, who helped out there on the defense. Free throw by Scharf, spins all the way around, but rolls out to the right. It is no good. Michaela Erickson back into the ball game and checks in for younger sister Briley Erickson. Scharf will try to make it a 7-point lead for Central. Second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Kicks to the left. It is no good, and Central comes up empty. So both teams missing free throws. Tilleris, the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn brings it on top, looking to go to Nye, but instead reverses it on the wing to Feldman. Feldman in the lane to Ellsburn. Double team, swoops in again, uses that left hand, cutting through and lays it off the glass. 18-14, Tiger Hawks back within 4.
That was smooth, a nice power dribble and finish strong.
Yeah, she's gotten to the rack twice here in this quarter. Left side, Kummer on top to Erickson. Erickson swings it left side to Royer as the Warriors run that motion offense. Royer back out on top to Erickson. Central's been patient in the offensive end. Kummer, right side, back out on top. Michaela Erickson open, top of the key for 3 off the front of the rim, rolled to the back. It is no good. Rebound actually knocked away by Kummer. Kummer and Hoy fighting for the rebound underneath, knocked away by the Warriors. It goes back to the Tiger Hawks. Hoy checks out. Also, Feldman will check out. McGowan back into the ball game along with Schrader for the Tiger Hawks.
And with Schrader in there and Hoy out, look to go to her or Tilleris on the backside here if the Tiger Hawks try to get it inside again.
Tiger Hawks down by 4, trying to get back here within a bucket. On top, McGowan. McGowan, top of the key, left side to Schrader. Schrader with it, and on top tonight. Absolutely wide open, top of the key for 3, got it! Well, they'll get back within 1. It's 18-17. Tiger Hawks pull back here with 4.5 to go in the half.
Yeah, and the Central Warriors have not scored in the first half of the second quarter.
And in the lane, they try to go to Royer, overshot. They turn it over, pass behind her. Leading the break is Hoy, who lures her head. It is Nye taking it coast to coast. They don't stop the dribble, and the Tiger Hawks lead 19-18.
Yeah, great quarter, 9 points unanswered here. Central needs to have an answer here to stop this run.
For the Warriors, it's play through right now. Scharf at the top of the key, goes off a pick on the right sideline, looking to roll with Kummer, but she's covered. Back out on top to Keel. So the Warriors haven't really gotten into the lane here the last few trips as the Tiger Hawks have had help defense. Royer right side to Kummer. And back out on top, Royer open right side for 3. Grazes the front of the rim. Shot is short. Nye gets the rebound. Nye saves it back to Ellsburn. Tiger Hawks in the offensive end, right side to McGowan. Stops, pops, right side for three. It's short off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Kummer. Back offensively, the Warriors ahead of the pack to Erickson. She's overshot. Michaela Erickson, but she gets it, drives in right side, shot no good, but fouled. Michaela Erickson kept at it. Finally got possession, went up for the shot on the right. She'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, kind of ragtag there, lost the handle, ripped it back away from the defender, tried to take the shot up, got blocked, but also had a little contact there. So maybe Michaela Erickson can get the lid off of this
free throw being eyed by Erickson. It is good. That's the first points of this quarter. So on a 4.5-minute drought for Central in this second quarter. Nye and Tilleris check out. Moore back in there for North Fayette Valley, and also Feldman comes back in as well, as Erickson will try to give Central back the lead here with 3:32 left in our first half. Second free throw being eyed by Erickson. Second free throw is good, and it's 20-19. Erickson will check out as Armstrong comes back in for Central.
Those were big free throws there to get Central back in the scoring column here in the quarter. They're looking to get a stop. North Fayette Valley, they need to ride this momentum out.
Both teams have committed 2 team fouls, though it says that North Fayette Valley has committed 22 on the scoreboard. Good thing that's wrong. Moore with it on top, although we've had some games that it seems like we've had 20 fouls in a quarter. Left side, Ellsburn gets a step by her defender, goes back to the left side, uses the left hand, but it's off the front of the rim. Schrader there for the rebound. Her putback from the left side just rims out. Moore takes away the rebound, then tries a reverse to flip it up from the right side. That shot is errant, and Central loses the basketball on the left side as Scharf and Royer went after the loose basketball.
Yeah, just 3 attempts there and all point blank, and came up empty there, but they're going to get the ball back. Central's got to be frustrated. They need to do a better job on the rebounds.
Royer will check out as Amsden comes back in, but North Fayette Valley had 3 really good looks at the basket, 2 really good shots out of that group. Inbounds to Feldman, puts it on the floor, goes off her foot, but she'll able to track it down near center court. Tried to go into McGowan, intercepted by Scharf. Scharf drives in, leans in, but misses the shot, then loses the rebound out of bounds. McGowan got back defensively and had good straight-up defense to thwart the shot.
Yeah, nice turnover there that caused by Scharf, but not able to finish, and then kind of tips her own ball out of bounds.
So 20-19, still a 1-point lead for Central. And Ellsburn, right side into the offensive end. And again, cut off by Briley Erickson, and now goes off a pick. Rolling to the basket, Schrader, pass errant along the left block, goes off the hands of Central as they double-teamed off the left side. Our officials may have a conversation about who this ball should go to. Coach Wiley was lobbying behind one of our officials saying that it should maybe stay down here, and they are going to give it to Central as Coach Wiley wins that argument.
Well, kind of on the backside, and I think that's where the contact with the ball was, and the other official right there with him, and he goes, yep, that's what I saw too. Give the ball to the Warriors.
Substitution, Layla Embretson checks back in for Gracie Kummer for the Warriors. And again, they work it left side, Erickson, Briley Erickson, left side to Scharf. And they go to Armstrong. Now there's a pick as they set a double pick at the free throw line, trying to get Armstrong free, but a moving screen called on Central. Embretson called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, this matchup is fun to watch. That happened away from the ball, but Ellsburn and Scharf are really going at it, and then that screen, trying to get through that screen, just a lot of contact, and Embretson called for that offensive foul.
Ellsburn in the offensive end, cuts to the basket, drives in, and she's bodied on the way in by, once again, Amsden coming over to help defensively. So we have seen Ellsburn very aggressive. They say she was going up for the shot attempt there. Foul was not on the floor, was on the act of shooting, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, if she would have knocked that down, fun for her.
Free throw by Ellsburn. It is good. We're now tied at 20. 2:22 left in the half. Kummer back in. Embretson, by the way, has 2 fouls. She checks out. Central has committed 4 fouls here in this second quarter, so North Fayette Valley in the bonus. Second free throw, rolls to the back of the rim, then settles in. Ellsburn, pretty good free throw shooter, makes them both, and it's 21-20. NFV retakes the lead.
Ellsburn shooting about 56% from the free throw line, and I'm sure that's getting better here as the season continues.
Left side in the offensive and Amsden, deep corner. Oakley Armstrong, deep corner for 3, aired it out from the left side. Armstrong caught it to the far right. Back offensively, Ellsburn. Ellsburn, left side, goes baseline. McGowan, she's open, left corner for three, got it! McGowan with a three-pointer, and with 2 minutes to go, McGowan puts them up by 4.
Yeah, that's a good comeback for them after Central closed the gap and took the lead. They've regained the lead here, expecting what we expected tonight.
This is a 14-2 second quarter for North Fayette Valley. This is what happened to Central in the fourth quarter against NFV. On top to Amsden, left side to Armstrong. Armstrong to Sharp, cuts through, uses the left hand, strong cut, and a strong move to the basket over the outstretched arms of Moore. Warriors back within a bucket.
That's too easy. They're doing such a great job off of those cuts and finding them with great passes.
Ellsburn stops her dribble, left side to McGowan in the offensive end. 90 seconds left in the half. McGowan back to Ellsburn, puts it on the floor, and a lot of traffic, loses the basketball. Picked up by Amsden, put it on the floor with 4 Warriors around there. Lots of opportunity for them to force the turnover. Armstrong on the right wing area, back over to Kummer towards the right corner. And again, Schrader drops in the lane. Kummer back out on top. Amsden, top of the key for 3. That shot, line drived it, missed it to the right. And the rebound pulled down there by Schrader off the right side. Back is Feldman. Baseline pulls up, 12-foot shot, aired and out, 15-foot distance. Long rebound on the right, picked up by Briley Erickson. Central back into the offensive end with Ashlyn Sharp, but she's overshot, and that ball picked up by North Fayette Valley along the baseline. Tiger Hawks, they try to run. McGowan with a Euro step, facing the basket, floats it up and in. McGowan with a nice move, middle of the lane. They go back up by 4.
Yeah, the Euro step and then the floater right over the edge of the rim. Great finish by McGowan.
All right, there's about a split-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Warriors can work for the final shot if they choose. Briley Erickson has it on top, now picked up by Ellsburn. And we're down to 15 seconds left in the quarter. Erickson to Kummer at the free throw line. Left side to Amsden. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Briley Erickson, step behind the arc, takes a 3. Got it! Warriors back within 1. She hit one at the end of the first quarter.
Handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Moisure Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Moisure Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foley, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. At the half, 26-25, North Fayette Valley leads Central. Central led 18-10 at the end of one, NFE outscoring them 16-7 in the second quarter. Other girls' scores, Edco leads Midland at the half, 45-7. Clayton Ridge leads West Central at the half, 21.
Both have 4 points for Hannah Schrader. Brooklyn Hoy with 2, Cassie Tillerus with 2, 26 points for the Tiger Hawks. They shot 48% in that first half, 2 of 5 behind the arc, 8 of 16 from the field. 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 67%. They did have those 9 turnovers, and a lot of those came in that second quarter.
Totals for Central, numbers quite similar.
Yeah, Ashlyn Scharf with 8 points, Briley Erickson with 6 points, Grace Keel with 3, Gracie Kummer with 3, Katie Royer with 3, Michaela Erickson with 2, 25 points. They only shot 40%. They were 4 of 12 behind the arc, 4 of 8 from inside, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, and only 6 turnovers. So a much better job taking care of the basketball.
And North Fayette Valley went on that run to start the second quarter. It was a 14-2 run to give them the lead, and we went back and forth with a 26-25 North Fayette Valley lead. Tiger Hawks able to weather Brooklyn Hoy in early foul concerns.
Yeah, she went out 2 minutes into that first quarter, and they were able to weather that storm and get back into it in that second quarter.
Meanwhile, for Central, through that drought, it really got away from getting into the lane, but as you saw as the second quarter went on, they got back to what they were doing so well.
They did. They ran that cutters, and they had great entry passes, finishing at the rack, doing a nice job with it.
So at the half, 26-25, North Fayette Valley leads Central. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about our boys' game coming up a little bit later on in second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Your business is your pride and joy. You raised it with hard work from nothing but a dream. And since you care so much, naturally you want to protect it. An insurance policy from West Bend and Gifford Insurance is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out more about a business insurance policy from West Bend, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill a deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. At the half, 26-25, North Fayette Valley leads Central. Story of this ball game, these are two of the three teams in the Upper Iowa Conference that have 3 losses. This is Central's final conference game, so a win for them. They clinch no worse than the second-place runner-up finish, or at least a tie for it. North Fayette Valley plays Clayton Ridge in a makeup game coming up on Monday night. All right, let's talk about our boys' game coming up a little bit later on tonight. We did the ball game in Central where it was 59-10. North Fayette Valley dominated the ball game. Central had about a 24-minute drought where they did not score. I think we expect a much different game tonight.
Well, I think we're going to see improvement out of the Warriors. And you heard Coach Stramer talk after that game. He felt like it was kind of a step backward. He wasn't sure, kind of scratching his head. And I'm sure they've worked on that. And they're playing better ball. They also had a game at Starmount last night. Came up a little short there, but the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks, one of the premier players in Northeast Iowa in Cale Reister, he's averaging well over a double-double, and he's just a handful. You got to plan for him, and I'm curious what Central has dialed up.
You know, Central is going to play zone, you know that, but yes, they may try to do a little something to slow down Reister there, but in that ball game, North Fayette Valley was as intense as we have seen them for 4 quarters defensively. Everybody who played that night, that was a great defensive effort in that ball game. They bring that kind of effort tonight, they'll certainly win that ball game with ease, but again, we don't expect a 49-point ball game this time.
No, I think Central has improved, but, you know, North Fayette Valley is going to be heavily favored, and both of these teams, they're trying to toot up. They have a few more games, but they know that their pairings are going to come out next week, and they're trying to get the best seed that they can get and hope for the best in the postseason.
Yeah, Central trying to stay out of the play-in game if they possibly can. North Fayette Valley, they're trying to get to 18 wins on the season, which would be a great regular season. All right, let's talk about the second half of this girls' game, and maybe it's just which team finishes best around the rim the second half.
Well, I think which team finishes on a run, because both of these teams have
Ellsburn, Nye, Schrader, along with McGowan and Hoy. Meanwhile, for Central, they'll start with their starting 5. That'll be, once again, Keel, along with Schrader, Royer, Kummer, and Briley Erickson. It is Central's basketball as we start the second half in a 1-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
And Coach Wiley, a lot of times out of a timeout after a quarter, has some kind of special play dialed up. So look for some kind of screen, backdoor, maybe an easy bucket.
Yep, an alley-oop type throw perhaps. Keel, right side to Briley Erickson in the offensive end. Goes in the corner to Kummer. Kummer with it, left wing to Keel. So Keel against the girl-to-girl defense, brings it right side, tries to feed Royer. It's a tough spacing down there along the right block. Too hot to handle, and the ball goes out of bounds as Royer could not react in time.
Yeah, hard bounce pass, but right next to her and goes right through Royer's hands.
Both these teams have just played girl-to-girl defense throughout here. So again, McGowan in the lane to Schrader. Left block, spins towards the middle of the lane, reaching over to her left, and she's fouled. So Schrader got good post-up position off the left block that time.
Yeah, point blank, and with the switching, because Central's been doing a little more switching tonight than we've seen in the past. Briley Erickson ended up on the backside, so the size mismatch, and Schrader kind of goes over top.
Schrader's free throw on its way over to the front of the rim, rolls to the back. It is good. Schrader, free throw-wise this year, has been there 83 times, but only 35 made, so she's had some opportunities. And as we mentioned, NFV as a team getting better from the line. Second free throw, good, and there's a good example. Schrader makes them both. Tiger Hawks go up by 3. That's their biggest lead of the night, by the way. Left side offensively to Briley Erickson. Erickson on the left wing, goes off the dribble. Nothing doing, back out on top to Keel. Grace Keel, right side to Gracie Kummer. Kummer just off the top of the key to Briley Erickson. Erickson guarded by Ellsburn in the lane, trying to go to Scharf. It's knocked away, and that ball was kicked out of bounds there by North Fayette Valley. Central will take it out of bounds on the far sideline.
They're going to have to reset here. They're going to actually put them under the hoop on the right side. Yep. 19 seconds on our shot clock there.
Towards the right corner is where Central will take it out of bounds. So Scharf stands about 5 feet behind a baseline, gets it inbounds to Erickson. Erickson left side back to Royer. Royer, middle of the lane, drives in, stops, and McGowan able to dig in and picks up the loose basketball. McGowan picked her pocket. Back offensively is Nye. Nye, left side The free throw line to Hoy. Hoy at the high post, backs her way down, spins. Bank shot, it is too strong. Schrader the rebound, put back no good. She actually came down with the rebound with Royer's hand in there and took the shot with Royer helping her go back up. Royer commits the foul. Schrader to the free throw line for 2. Shot no good.
Yeah, Schrader was just there at the free throw line, knocked down both. So that puts her at 6 points. She averages about 6 points.
By the way, this is the first time we've seen basically Schrader and Hoy, as the free throw is no good, quite a logging time together quite a bit.
Yeah, Hoy's the senior out there, obviously has that height advantage. Hannah Schrader, a sophomore, so looking to use her and continue to improve. She's got a couple years to play yet.
Royer checks out of the ball game. Oakley Armstrong is the first substitution of the second half for Central. Second free throw, it is good. So Schrader makes 1 of 2. She's, again, is hitting their free throws tonight, and it's 29-25 NFV in the lead. Briley Erickson drives baseline, covered, over to Kummer. Kummer spins, left wing to Erickson, puts it on the floor, little one-handed shovel shot, middle of the lane, missed it off the right side from 8 feet away. And Hoy grabs the rebound. Ellsburn back in the offensive end, brings it along the right baseline and throws it up to Schrader, catches it, moves over to the left block, but then Central able to converge defensively in a double team, and Scharf knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, knocked out on the way up. I think Schrader actually was trying to shoot that, and Scharf knocked it away on a way up.
So off the left side of the basket is where North Fayette Valley takes it out of bounds. Ellsburn will take it out of bounds and throws it to Hoy just off the left block. Hoy back over to Ellsburn, and she'll work it back out on top, get him into their offense. Nye at the free throw line. McGowan open just off the top of the key, right side for 3. It is no good. Ellsburn skies, gets the rebound, moves to the right side, lays it up and in with the right hand. A quick spurt by the Tiger Hawks put them up by 6 here in the third.
And they've had 4 attempts. Central's only had 1 attempt in this quarter, and we're 2 minutes in.
Kummer back out on top to Keel, right wing to Armstrong. Armstrong to Briley Erickson at the elbow, goes left side to Kummer, puts it on the floor, but again stopped by Schrader. They go back out on top to Armstrong. Scharf demanding the ball on the right block, but Armstrong drives in. Scharf has to come out to the right wing to get the basketball. She now drives between 2 defenders, swoops in, and lays it up from the right side, and a timeout taken after the made basket by the Warriors. Back within 4. 2 minutes into our third quarter, NFV leads 31-27. Let's take this break.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Warriors use their second timeout, 31-27, and Ashlyn Scharf, a strong move to the rack the last trip down.
Yeah, trying to get a finish there and looking to maybe mix things up on defense or try something a little different on offense. But Coach Wiley knows they got to get back into this.
Another score to pass along. MFL Marmac leads South Win at the half, 26-10. Meanwhile, across the timeline is Ellsburn. Ellsburn brings it along the right wing towards the right corner, now spins and looks for Hoy along the baseline. Hoy about 15 feet away. Looking for Schrader, backs her way down, spins middle of the lane, post-up shot, banks it long, took a tough shot over the right shoulder as she had moved back towards the left side. Here ahead of the pack is Kummer, who scores a left-handed layup. Scharf realized that Kummer got back defensively. Warriors back within a bucket.
Yeah, great hustle by Gracie Kummer to lead the pack and be wide open under the hoop.
Left side, Hoy tries to back her way down, uses the left hand, but it's flat. Schrader the rebound, put back, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And the Tiger Hawks using their size to their advantage on the inside.
Yeah, Brooklyn Hoy with that little baby hook, and it came off a little long, but great position by Hannah Schrader on the backside, and Oakley Armstrong gets a piece of the arm on the way up.
And that is the second foul committed by Ashlyn Scharf, the third team foul committed by Central this third quarter. Substitution, Maddie Lofsgaard, a 5'7 freshman, makes her first appearance. Maddie Nye will check out for North Fayette Valley. And Schrader back to the line for now her fifth attempt?
Shot. She's 3 for 4 so far.
And free throw, it is good. Rattled it around and stayed down. She'll check out. So Schrader's been big at the start of this third quarter. She'll check out. Tilleris back into the ball game for North Fayette Valley. They lead by 5.
Yeah, they've extended that lead again, and Central just having a hard time cutting it down enough.
Armstrong again She's on the left wing, catches it in the far left corner, brings it on over to Kummer through her hands, and it goes off the hands of Riley Erickson into the backcourt. Either way, it's an over and back violation. The ball was going to go out of bounds, and the Warriors turned it over.
Yeah, that return pass kind of was in between two players. The first one reached for it, tipped it off. Second one couldn't rail it in.
Kummer, substitution, checks out for Central. Amsden back into the ball game for the Warriors. We've played 3 minutes in our third quarter. Right side, it is again Ellsburn. Goes all the way along the baseline, but cut off and has the ball knocked away. He's got too far underneath the basket. But Ellsburn, as Central was slow to rotate, did get underneath the basket. She was looking to wrap it back around.
Yeah, she did. And Oakley Armstrong came over to cut off that baseline.
Inbounds, Hoy catches it off the right block, kisses it off the glass, just cut down from the right elbow to the right block. This is the biggest lead for the Tigerhawks at 7.
Yeah, they've extended here. Warriors need an answer. And here's Ashlyn Scharf going to the rack, and she gets fouled by Brooklyn Hoy.
So quickly ahead of the pack is Scharf, who lowered the head again. And the third foul committed by Hoy puts Scharf at the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Ashlyn Scharf does such a great job keeping her body between the defender and where she wants to put that up off the glass, and Brooklyn Hoy just came across.
Scharf's free throw, it is good. The one thing we always talk about the Warriors, they usually shoot free throws far more than their opponent. So Hoy checks out with the third foul. Moore will come back in for North Fayette Valley. So let's see how long they go with Hoy on the bench with those 3 fouls. 4:44 left in the third.
They weathered the storm in the second.
Second free throw good by Ashlyn Scharf, and it's 36-31, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Lofsgaard brings it across the timeline. Back out on top to Ellsburn. Bobbled it for a second, but able to get that hot pass. Baseline, that is Moore. Goes middle of the lane. The ball deflected out of there by Embretson. Last touched by Central as it goes out of bounds in the far left corner. And the Tigerhawks will take it in that area.
Yeah, some different personnel for the Tigerhawks in here. A combination they probably don't have quite as much with the foul trouble, so trying to feel things out, figure out where everybody needs to be.
This will be Moore and Tilleris playing the post area. Inbounds to McGowan on the left side, and McGowan brings it back over on top with the shot clock at 15. McGowan pulls up at the free throw line. 15-footer, it is good. Good spacing by McGowan, just found an open space in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, nice shot by the freshman there.
And back to a 7-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Erickson to Embretson on the far right corner. And demanding the ball is Scharf, and you probably should have gotten it to her there, but they do not, and they go back out on top. Armstrong back to Embretson. Embretson just off the left elbow, top of the key. Briley Erickson for 3, circled around, got it to go down, and the Warriors back within 4 halfway through the third quarter.
That was a big shot. They can get a stop. They can cut this down to a 1 possession.
McGowan across the timeline offensively. At the top of the key, again, hands it to Ellsburn on the right wing area. She puts it on the floor, but cut off on the baseline on the help defense. Back over right side, Moore for 3, grazes the bottom of the net. It was well short. McGowan tried to save the rebound from underneath the basket, but back into the hands of Erickson. Central races down the court. Armstrong, who tumbles, gets the pass left side to Amsden, who scores the left-handed layup. And the Warriors, another basket in transition, back within a bucket. Left side, Moore to McGowan. McGowan, left side to Tilleris. Tilleris back over to Ellsburn. She puts it on the floor, loses the ball on the way in, though, and it's picked up by Amsden. Tigerhawks turn it over. Erickson with 3 minutes left in the quarter goes right side to Embretson. Embretson cut off on the right baseline area, back out on top to Amsden. A low pass to Erickson, and that ball went off the foot of Erickson. She had no chance to get it into the hands of North Fayette Valley. And again, Ellsburn back into the offensive end. Top of the key to McGowan. McGowan off a pick. Takes a 3 left side off the front of the rim. Rebound by Armstrong for Central. Clears it along the left baseline area for the Warriors.
That was a big rebound there by Armstrong because that was a long rebound.
Scharf on top to Erickson. Left side to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for Embretson, catches it, cutting through. Her layup from the left side up and in. Nice cut by Embretson, and a nice lead pass by Armstrong to hit her in stride. We're tied.
Yeah, nice patience, waiting for her to come and getting her in stride. A great finish by Embretson.
Lofsgaard at the free throw line, bobbled for a second, but she's able to get it to McGowan. And McGowan brings it right side, spins by Armstrong, flips it up with the right hand, no good. Errant shot, Tilleris the rebound, put back, blocked by Embretson, who is straight up. Amsden gets the rebound ahead to Briley Erickson. Erickson, cut off on the right baseline, goes back on top to Amsden with the Warriors in the offensive end. And Briley Erickson, as a freshman, does the smart thing. Let's bring it back out on top and get into the offense.
Yeah, they want to get that cutting offense because they've been able to score off of that.
Erickson, left side to Armstrong, left wing, launches up the 3. Aired it out long. It is no good. But Amsden tracks down the basketball in the corner, and Central takes a timeout to reset the possession. 1:47 to go in the third. We're tied at 38. Let's take this break.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. So we're tied at 38 here in the third quarter. Central using their third timeout. Let's update you on a couple of scores. Edco leads Midland 57-17 at the end of 3. It is Clayton Ridge leading West Central 41-24 at the end of 3. And it is also now Turkey Valley leading Postville 45-12. That is at the end of the third quarter. Meanwhile, Central inbounds to Embritson, who has to go to the free throw line to track it down. They took it off the right side. Amston takes a shot leaning into Schrader, and Schrader called for the foul. Now, Schrader had good straight-up defense, but it might have been the last reach over top that caused that foul.
Yeah, I think Schrader didn't realize she had such a good height advantage. She was straight up, and that shot was going to be tough either way. But as soon as those hands came down, that's when that foul was called. Official right on top of that.
And our official explaining that, Bob Camp, to our head coach and Jared Tilleris. Free throw by Amston. It is good. So now this is an 8-0 run by Central.
Yeah, this is a big one for them. We talked about runs in this game and droughts, and right now Central's in the midst of a run.
Second free throw being eyed there by Amsden. Rattled around and stayed down, so it's 40-38 Central in the lead. During that break, by the way, Hoy has checked back into the ballgame along with Nye and Feldman for North Fayette Valley. Tilleris, McGowan all checking out along with Lofsgaard. So left elbow area on top to Hoy. Hoy, top of the key. Back right wing to Nye. Nye to Ellsburn, just off the left block. Back to Hoy. Back over right side to Ellsburn. 17-foot jump shot. Rattled in and out. No good. Kissed off the glass, then rolled to the front. Comer able to get the rebound amongst everybody in the lane. Back offensively, it is the Warriors on top to Michaela Erickson. We approach the minute mark in our third quarter. And Amsden has it right side. Baseline to Comer. Comer wide open. Going to take that 17-footer. Rattled around. They're daring her to shoot. Comer hits the shot. And the Warriors an 11-0 run. They lead by 4.
And they need that mid-range jumper out of her because they let her out there as a taller girl, and she can knock that down. She makes it more dangerous.
Ellsburn drives in the lane. Goes to the left side. Uses the left hand, but it's off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Comer got the rebound, and a great job by Hoy, who reached over at first and pulled things back. Otherwise, that was foul number 4.
Yeah, she had a hold of the ball, but she also had a hold of the arm and let go right away.
Left side, Amsden with the basketball. Goes off a pick to Embritson on the left wing for the Warriors. Right side to Comer. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is at 15. Right side to Michaela Erickson, also checked in during that break. Back out on top to Comer. Comer, left side to Embritson. Embritson on the left wing. She's going to take a 3. Left side, a shot no good off the front of the rim. But Comer gets the rebound. Put back too far underneath. Hit just short of the side of the backboard. And the rebound pulled down by North Fayette Valley. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Nye to Hoy at the free throw line. 5 seconds to go. Left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, top of the key to Nye. Launches up the 3. Got it! And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. We've got a good one. Central 42, North Fayette Valley 41 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Central outscoring North Fayette Valley 17-15 rather in the third quarter. They lead 42-41. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
Central was 6 for 10, 60%, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. North Fayette Valley was 5 of 16, 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
And to start the basketball this fourth quarter is North Fayette Valley, and Central, by the way, is 1-2-2 zone now. Hoy right side to Ellsburn. McGowan. Also out there is Feldman and Tilleris. Hoy drives in, pulls up from the middle of the lane. 5-foot leaner. It is up and in. Nice dribble drive by Hoy. And NFV takes the lead.
Yeah, good recognition. Little hole there in the middle of the lane and able to attack that.
And back over right side, Erickson. Erickson to Amsden. Been a close ball game throughout. Both teams' biggest leads, 7 and 8 points. Here's Keel, right side for three. Aired it out from the right wing. Scharf saves the rebound back underneath the basket. However, it ends up in the hands of Tilleris for North Fayette Valley. So back offensively in the lane to Hoy on the left block. Double team, kicks it over to McGowan in the corner, and she drives in and bodied by Michaela Erickson. For Central, it is Amsden out there to start the quarter, along with Scharf, Kummer, Michaela Erickson, and Grace Keel out there. Meanwhile, Briley Erickson will check in. Michaela Erickson checks out for the Warriors. Tiger Hawks take it off the left side of the basket.
And Hoy attracting a lot of attention, double team inside, and having that help side from the guard as well.
Ellsburn taking it out of bounds, has to go into the corner to Feldman. Back over to, once again, Ellsburn. Right back to Feldman, but she's double teamed off the left block and traveled with the basketball. Good double team by Central as that pass was into trouble to begin with.
It was. That was kind of down in that baseline. If she would have turned right away, maybe had a lane, but closed that down right away, and Feldman just shuffled the feet.
7 minutes left in our fourth quarter. Across the timeline is once again Scharf. Scharf, guarded by Ellsburn, wants to drive, loses her footing, somehow gets the ball to Kummer. Her shot no good as Kummer caught it inside the right block, went up over her left shoulder and was fouled, and Kummer to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, she was on the right side, but she was shooting that with her left, kind of over the shoulder and not able to really get it up high enough, but got the contact.
Foul on Ellsburn, her first, and each team has a foul here in the fourth. Kummer's free throw on its way. It is good, and we're tied at 43. Central's biggest lead was 8 in this ball game. North Fayette Valley's biggest lead, 7. So for the most part, it has been played within a possession or two much of the night. Second free throw being eyed by Kummer. That free throw misses it off the mark as it kicked from right to left, and Tilleris gets the rebound for North Fayette Valley. So we are now tied at 43. Ellsburn guarded by Keel, and back out on top to McGowan in the offensive end. McGowan, right side to Tilleris, looking for Hoy on the right block. Tilleris puts it on the floor. Cut off, back to Ellsburn. She's going to pull up. Free throw line jump shot off the back of the rim. Lays flat as the rebound rolls off the front of the rim. Scharf got the rebound off the left side. In a reach-in foul committed by North Fayette Valley. Feldman the reach-in foul. Second whistle against the Tiger Hawks.
We talked about both of these teams, should be a little better with free throw shooting. Tonight, the Tiger Hawks are 8 of 11. The Warriors right now are sitting at 10 of 13, so much better from the free throw line. And I think we're going to see some here as this winds down.
Going to play huge in this fourth quarter. Amsden puts it on the floor, drives to the right side, uses the right-handed layup up and in. Used one of the NFV defenders as kind of a shield. And it's 45-43. Warriors retake the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be back and forth the whole fourth quarter. We got 6 minutes left. It's going to be exciting.
McGowan, left wing, drives baseline, nothing doing. Back over to Hoy, who's 15 feet away from the basket on the left wing. She goes to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, again, a tough pass. Middle of the lane, tried to bounce it to Tilleris, who was just a step away inside the left block, and it goes out of bounds off the feet of Tilleris.
And it's such a close pass there, and just a little low, coming off pretty hard.
Yeah, she tried to bounce it, and she could have just handed it off there. Right side, Kummer in the offensive end. 2 minutes into our fourth quarter. Warriors lead by a bucket. Left side to Ashlyn Scharf. Scharf on the left wing, thought about the three, but instead goes to Keel. Keel, free throw line, trying to back her way down. She's covered, double dribble with the basketball. She was cut off by McGowan. She wanted to go to the left wing where Amsden was open, but ends up, again, double dribbling with the basketball.
Yeah, she had it, and it just slipped out of her hands. That was the double dribble. She wasn't trying to, but that's the call.
Scharf checks out. Royer comes in. I wouldn't think this would be long as Tilleris checks out along with Feldman. Schrader comes back into the ball game along with Nye for North Fayette Valley. So 45-43, Central in the lead. High post area, Hoy and Kummer went up trying to get the ball and is called for contact. So Both teams have committed 2 fouls here in the first 2.5 minutes of our fourth quarter.
Yeah, just going to put them at the free throw line before this is done.
The left side, North Fayette Valley will take it out of bounds on the far sideline. That's by the NFE students. By the way, pretty good crowd on hand tonight. The NFE side just about full, and we're certainly good shape on this side. Feldman gets it inbounds, or actually Ellsburn gets it inbounds to McGowan. The wraparound pass to Hoy, covered, left wing, back to Ellsburn for 3. It's long. Rebound batted out of there by Royer, picked up by Briley Erickson for the Warriors. But that's a great look for Ellsburn.
That inside out, opened her up, catch it in rhythm, just not able to get it to knock down.
Royer in the offensive end, cutting through his keel, kicks it in the baseline. That's Kummer, 15-foot baseline shot, leaves it long. Rebound by Royer, her putback misses at point-blank range. Keel gets the rebound, her putback goes to the right. Amsden, third time's a charm. 3 rebounds, point-blank range, and Amsden finishes it off. Warriors lead by 4. Back offensively is Ellsburn, right side to Hoy. Hoy, baseball pass to McGowan, left wing for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Tiger Hawks missing back-to-back threes. Warriors with possession. Ahead in the offensive end is Royer. Feeds it over to Kummer. Kummer covered. Right side to Briley Erickson. Right wing for 3. That's off the back of the rim. Hoy able to secure the rebound as Royer was trying to go up with her. Hoy the rebound from the left side rather. Hoy at the free throw line, puts it on the floor, drives in, flips it up with the left hand, but too strong. Schrader the rebound, her putback, banks it long, facing the basket, but fouled. And North Fayette Valley using their size down low. Schrader back to the free throw line for 2.
Hey, you can almost feel like Hoy knows I want to get down to the post, forcing that dribble, but able to get it up high off the glass. And I think that gave Schrader enough time to readjust, get that rebound, and gather herself for the shot.
Free throw on its way by Schrader. It is good. Schrader is hitting free throws tonight very well. Substitutions. McGowan will check out as Lofsgaard comes in for North Fayette Valley. Also Ashlyn Scharf. I didn't think it'd be that long. She's out. And Royer, Scharf is in. Royer checks out, by the way. The second free throw being eyed by Schrader, trying to make it a 2-point game, and it's off the front of the rim, left it short. 1 of 2, and Central leads 47-44 here in the fourth.
5 of 7 for Schrader tonight at the free throw line.
Scharf wide open, drives in, gets a step by Schrader, then a foul on Schrader. She reached in with Scharf driving by. One thing Scharf can do so well is able to just contort the body, driving in off the left side to draw contact.
Well, and Schrader kind of knew I got beat, and she stuck out an arm instead of moving her feet and trying to stop that to possession, and Ashlyn Scharf able to get the shot up.
This is a rare for Ashlyn Scharf. Shot the free throw, and that was about 12-foot distance from 15 feet. And Ashlyn Scharf, as we said, not a bad free throw shooter
60%.
at all. Yeah, second free throw on its way. A little more oomph on that one. That's more to form. 1 of 2. Yeah, in the season, she's 54 of 88. And 1 of 2 there puts Central up 48-44 halfway through the fourth quarter. Ellsburn on the offensive end, and now a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. 4:03 to be exact left in the fourth quarter. Central leads 48-44. Let's take this break.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
48-44 Central in the lead. We have some finals tonight. Clayton Ridge has defeated West Central 50-26. Turkey Valley over Postville 54-22. Edco defeating Midland 67-24. MFL Marmac led Southwind at the half 26-10. North Fayette Valley using their first timeout with possession. They trail by 4 and Nye into the offensive end. High post area to Schrader. Schrader back over to Ellsburn at the free throw line. Swings it left wing to Nye. Nye takes a jump shot, partially blocked by Briley Erickson, but into the hands of Hoy, just off the left side of the lane. Back over to Ellsburn at the free throw line. Hoy trying to post up, covered. Ellsburn left wide open, takes the jumper from the elbow. 15-footer, touches every part of the rim, circles around, and spins out to the left.
Yeah, that thing was all the way down and all the way back
Did
up.
not get the hometown bounce. Keel back in the offensive end for Central. 3.5 left in the fourth. The Warriors lead by 4. They've outscored North Fayette. Bounces to the right side, rebound knocked out of bounds by Amsden. Amsden and Schrader went for the rebound off the right side. It goes back to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, that was an open look for Cummer. That's one of those, if she can knock down, that makes her that much more dangerous, but not able to secure the rebound. North Fayette Valley got to get a shot here, got to get this to one possession.
Nye in the offensive end, feeding it to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, Hoy on the left block, spins, a little hook shot, backs it up and in. She spun towards the left side, and the Tiger Hawks back within 2.
Yeah, nonchalant, just kind of flips it up there. Nothing but bank, and it goes in.
Back offensively, it is again Central, and that is on the right side with Grace Keel. 2.5 left here. Amson on the right wing. To Scharf, takes the jump shot from the wing, 15-footer, lays flat off the rim. Ellsburn gets the rebound, loses the handle on it there, and now Central, Amsden digs in there, and I believe they're going to have a jump ball situation called on the floor, and it's going to stay down here with the Warriors.
Well, I think they're going to say that Ellsburn had possession, but stepped out of bounds, so that ball was out of bounds right there.
And now time taking at the scores table, because I think that's what they're trying to figure out here.
Yeah, they're saying, is that a jump ball? And the official's saying, no, that's just a turnover. She couldn't secure that rebound.
All right, that will allow McGowan to come back into the ball game, and Lufsgaard checks out for North Fayette Valley. So 48-46, Central in the lead. They maintain possession. But yes, Ellsburn ended up out of bounds. And it will be Ashlyn Scharf taking it out of bounds along the left side of the basket. Scharf has to go on the wing to Briley Erickson. Erickson brings it back out on top for Central. Brand new shot clock, of course, with the change of possession. Amsden, baseline to Scharf. Scharf brings it back out on top again. Warriors have done an excellent job being patient in their offensive set. And right side to Cummer. Cummer on the right baseline area, right back out on top to Scharf. Scharf kicks it over to Amsden. She's open right side for 3. Aired it out long, but Briley Erickson saves the rebound. Back out on top to Keel. Keel drives in right side, swoops by everybody, splits 2 defenders, and scores the right-handed layup. NFE didn't stop the ball. Inside 2 minutes to go, Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, that was a big bucket there just to get that offensive rebound and the putback.
And here's Ellsburn back in the offensive end to Schrader. Backs her way down from the left block, but double team. Keel able to dig in. Scharf was behind her. Keel knocks it out of bounds, and NFE takes it off the left side of the basket. And it will be Ellsburn inbounds to Hoy. Hoy, just off the top of the key, back over to Ellsburn, middle of the lane. She drives in, swoops in with the right hand, uses the glass, kisses it up and in. 90 seconds to go. Tiger Hawks back within a bucket.
Yeah, they're looking for a stop here. Central going to continue to be patient in the offensive end, look for a good shot, look for one of those cutters.
And back out on top is Ashlyn Scharf across the center court circle, goes off a pick, cut off by Ellsburn, back to Briley Erickson. Keel has it on top. She scored last trip down the court. Keel goes off a pick at the right elbow, but it's picked up by North Fayette Valley. Baseline to Cummer. Shot clock's at 10. Cummer spins, uses the left hand. Nice spin move off the left side. Cummer with a big basket. A minute to go. Warriors go back up by 4.
Yeah, big bucket by Cummer attacking the hoop there.
Ellsburn on the right wing. Drives right baseline now. And looking for Schrader, instead goes to Hoy. Schrader demanding the ball as Ellsburn brings it to the left elbow to Nye. Nye open left side for 3. That shot is no good. Rebound. Hoy cannot track it down on the far corner to the right, and it goes out of bounds back to Central. Warriors with possession and a 4-point lead, and a timeout by North Fayette Valley. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Here we go down the stretch. Warriors lead by 4. Let's take this timeout.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
North Fayette Valley uses their second timeout. Both teams in great shape timeout-wise. Central has 2. North Fayette Valley has 3. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Warriors lead by 4 at 52-48. Another score. MFL Marmac leads Southwind at the end of 3, 38-24. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley now full court pressure against Central. And Kiel gets it ahead to Amsden. Amsden did not realize that nobody was back. And now North Fayette Valley looks to trap. And they commit a foul. So that is the fourth foul. Now Coach Tilleris wanted the trap there but didn't want the foul.
Right, he didn't want to have to foul. He was trying to get the steal because we've got some new blood out here on the court. And that they're out there for defensive purposes
and
right now.
And that would be, once again, Lofsgaard. Inbounds they go to Amsden, who's run into by Feldman. So they quickly commit the foul. And Amsden goes to the free throw line for 2. So this was Feldman brought in along with Lofsgaard as the designated foulers out there. Tilleris out there as well. And they will be making switches here after Amsden goes to the free throw line. And this, once again, is 2. Second foul committed by Feldman. Amsden's free throw circles around, spins out to the right. We've seen more spin around shots tonight. And the best that Amsden can do is make it a 5-point lead. Amsden, by the way, 12 of 16 from the free throw line this season.
Yeah, she's a pretty good free throw shooter, just not a lot of opportunities.
And the second free throw being eyed by Amsden. Second free throw on its way, misses it to the right. It is no good. It remains a 4-point lead. Schrader gets the rebound. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Nye in the offensive end to Schrader at the left elbow. Schrader back over to Ellsburn. Ellsburn spins at the free throw line. North Fayette Valley has to get off a shot here quickly. 20 seconds to go. Schrader on the left block. Post-up shot. Middle of the lane. Shot no good, but fouled. They finally got it to Schrader in the lane, though it took some time. 18 seconds left in the fourth, and Schrader to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, probably more time than Coach Tilleris wanted, but they finally got it inside. They got a shot that they liked, Hannah Schrader, and she's going to the free throw line. She's had some success there tonight. Hopefully she can convert these for the Tiger Hawks.
Free throw by Schrader. It is good. She's been very good from the free throw line tonight. 52-49. Tiger Hawks back within 3. Here's your offensive-defensive switches as Nye and Hoy check out. They will bring back in Feldman and Lofsgaard. 18 seconds left in the fourth, and Schrader will try to make it a 2-point ball game. So Schrader's second free throw on its way, and that free throw is good. She's been great from the line. 52-50, a 2-point ball game, and now here's a timeout by North Fayette Valley. So 18 seconds left here in the fourth. A quick break. Back with the finish right after this.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
So a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It is 52-50. Central in the lead. And again, the Tiger Hawks are able to set up full court pressure.
Well, they're going to go for a steal or foul right away.
Try to get a violation if you can. But yes, inbounds, and Scharf problems getting it inbounds. And this is what's nice about having a senior inbounds it. She realized the clock was winding down. The 5-second violation. They take a timeout to maintain possession. Warriors down to their final timeout.
Yeah, that was, they've got one left here, but that was just a heads-up play. She saw I didn't have an outlet, so I'm going to take the timeout. We'll regroup.
Now, the Warriors can run the baseline, by the way.
Can.
Both free throws were made, so we saw them at a ball game against Clayton Ridge run a baseline play where one girl started out of bounds, the other girl then went out of bounds, and they threw it along the baseline inbounds.
Yeah, they've got time for that, and they can run that baseline so they can shorten up that pass. And I'm sure Coach Wiley's telling them, remember, you can run the baseline, run over to the girl that you want to pass to, shorten up that pass, take away the chance for that steal.
If you're talking about Central, they want to get it inbounds. Grace Keel would be a good example as a senior. That's why you try to get it in their hands. And also as well, Amsden continues to be in there. We mentioned even though she just missed two, Amsden will now take it out of bounds. So this is a change for Central as they're going to want to get the ball inbounds to Ashlyn Scharf or Grace Keel, I would think.
Yeah, Ashlyn Scharf, Grace Keel. That's who they're going to want to get this to. Amsden's not a bad choice, but they're going to have her take the ball.
And Ashlyn Scharf is double teamed at center court, by the way, so they are not defending the other
games playing last night. They had their game against Starmont. their legs are shot.
North Fayette Valley had an overtime game last night against Turkey Valley, and that's what they're going to try to do here is at least get this game into another overtime. I think if you're North Fayette Valley, you've got to push it into the offensive end, though. You still have time to run your set, but it starts down low. They have to go into the block.
They have to. They have to go into Hoy. They have to go into Schrader. One of those two have to touch it, maybe get a kick out and open shot.
Right. I was going to say, if you're going to take a three-pointer, that's the way to do it. Start inside, work it back out. So the Tiger Hawks will take it out of bounds in the backcourt. Central with 14.8 seconds to go. They continue to pick them up here, and they're going to pick them up at center court, and this is going to be girl-to-girl defense for Central.
Yeah, they're going to let them inbounds it, and then they're going to come pick them up.
And now another timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. The ball's inbounded, but a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. So Coach, this time, Coach Tilleris didn't like what he maybe had set up with Central coming out playing the girl-to-girl defense, which, again, they've only showed minor 1-2-2 zone tonight. Mostly it's been girl-to-girl.
Well, and I think what kind of surprised him is they were going to pick him up at half court. Grace Keel came across to pick up Ellsburn on the out of bounds once they gave the ball in play, but everybody else was standing back here in the front court.
Now the scoreboard says each team has a timeout, but I think that's North Fayette Valley's last timeout.
I'm pretty sure. I think they missed one up there, but it says they have one each.
No, they don't. The official scores table just told the North Fayette Valley bench they don't have any timeouts. So 14.8 seconds to go, and the Tiger Hawks, you can see, drawing up a different play during that timeout. I still think it's the same goal of what you tried to do.
I think it's got to go inside, and if it's not there, it kicks out. You knock down a 2 or a 3. Tie it, win it, either way.
So McGowan to take it out of bounds. Central does not defend the inbounder on the far sideline. Inbounds to, once again, Ellsburn. Here we go. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Ellsburn goes off a pick left side to Hoy on the left block. Kicks it back to Ellsburn, left wing for 3. Aired it out. It is no good. Scharf gets the rebound with 3.8 seconds to go. They got a look. They worked it over left side, and they started inside with Hoy. Ellsburn was open on the left wing, had a great look for 3.
And Hoy recognized she had the double team, kicked it right back out to Ellsburn. I think she rushed it just a hair, but she was open, and she had an open look.
And they may put a little more time on the clock. The reach-in foul committed by Nye, and it will be Ashlyn Scharf to the free throw line for Central. So they're going to put 3.1 back on the clock. Both teams using this as an extra timeout, but I think we ought to get them back on the court here.
Yeah, I think they need to be on the court. We're shooting to Ashlyn Scharf, trying to redeem herself after that last trip.
So 3.1 seconds left in the fourth. Again, winner of this ball game secures no worse than a second-place finish in the Upper Iowa Conference, where the loser likely finishes fourth. Free throw being eyed by Scharf on its way. It is good. So Scharf can close the deal here with 3.1 seconds to go. 53-50, Central in the lead. Now North Fayette Valley brings everybody to the line. Central will pull everybody off the line. They had nobody there at the last free throw. Scharf back to the free throw line. The Warriors leading scorer trying to close it out right here. Second free throw on its way. It is good. So Scharf closes the deal. If you're Central, you stay away. Schrader tried to go into Ellsburn. Overshot her. It goes out of bounds. Goes off the hands of Coach Wiley on the end of the Central bench, who's telling his team to play straight-up defense, and the ball deflected off him. Warriors get it back.
And all the Warriors have to do here is get inbounds, hold it. I don't believe the Tiger Hawks are going to try to foul.
Inbounds to Briley Erickson, catches it left side, and the game comes to an end. So Central with a strong fourth quarter in a tight ball game throughout. The Warriors had an 8-point lead in the first half. NFE had a 7-point lead in the second half. But it is Central finishing strong in the fourth quarter. They defeat North Fayette Valley in a matchup of the second-place teams by a final score of 54-50. With the win, Central 14-6. They finish 13-3 in the conference. North Fayette Valley drops to 14-6, 11-4 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Ocator Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. 54-50 Central victorious in our girls game. Other girls finals. Clayton Ridge beat West Central 50-26. Turkey Valley over Postville 54-22. Edco beat Midland 67-24. MFL Marmac leads Southwind 38-24 at the end of 3. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Central.
Central was led by Ashlyn Sharp with 15 points. Great night from Gracie Cummer, 10 points. Riley Erickson with 9 points, 8 points for Brooklyn Amsden. We had 5 points for Grace Keel, 3 points for Katie Royer, 2 points for Michaela Erickson, 2 points for Layla Emberson, 8 points for Brooklyn Amsden, 54 points. They shot 18 of 52 or 42 tonight. They had 11 turnovers, 13 of 21 down the stretch from the free throw line for 62%.
All right, now for North Fayette Valley.
Tiger Hawks were led by Hannah Schrader with 13, Kaylin Ellsburn with 12, 8 points for Brooklyn Hoy, 8 points for Maddie Nye, 7 points for Lexi McGowan, and 2 points for Cassie Tilleris. 50 points for them tonight, 38% shooting. They were 11 of 15, 73% from the free throw line, 3 of 13 behind the arc tonight.
So again, our final score, 54-50, Central victorious. A quick break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Lowena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
It's time now for the Tiger Hawk Warrior boys game. For Central, they struggled mightily in the first matchup against NFV, scoring only 10 points. This young team feels they are much improved. They look to give them a different game this time around. The Tiger Hawks are currently tied in the loss column for second place in the conference. A win moves them closer to a top 2 league finish. They look to handle the Warriors once again. It's time now for game number 2 with Central and MFL Marmac. The Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value with appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, her team dropping that decision last night to Starmont to fall to 5-13 on the season. You dropped a 53-41 decision. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, Dan, our guys came out playing really well on both ends of the court. Played really good defense, did a good job rebounding, which we knew would be key for us. Got some good looks at the basket, and we were able to be up 6 after the first. Second quarter was a little more free-flowing, more points for both teams, and we went into the half up 2 points. Third quarter was a really struggle for us offensively. We only totaled 3 points for the quarter, but we were only trailing by 3 after 3, so we were still in the game. And then the fourth quarter, credit to Starmont, they were able to extend it. They hit some tough shots and made their free throws down the stretch, and we just weren't able to make a comeback.
All right, so let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we've been lucky all year. We've had the same starters every single game. That'll mix up tonight with an injury for us. We had Carson Brignitz get hurt last night, so he'll be out of the lineup, which inserts Garrett Burns, sophomore for us. He's been our sixth man, so he'll step in. We'll also have sophomores Isaac Lone and Jake Hairtramp in the starting lineup. We'll have Vaughn Zittergren, the junior, and then Owen Hammerslin will round it out as a freshman.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, as of now, we've only got 7 guys in jerseys, so Henry Reimer and Julian Singleton will definitely be getting some minutes, and then I think we're going to give freshman Maxwell Shantz a jersey tonight. He'll give us great energy off the bench for us.
All right, so certainly some positive there. All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, I know you dropped a decision to them before the break, and what do you kind of remember about that game?
Yeah, that was probably our worst game of the season overall, but credit to them. They played a really good defense, held us to our lowest point total all season. They use that length and athleticism to really bother us with their three-quarter pressure. So tonight, turnovers are going to be key. We had a lot of those the first time around, and then beyond that, just kind of getting good shots at the basket and converting when we do.
Some of the other keys to the ball game for Central then.
Yep, we're going to be giving up a lot of size. I talked about how I was very pleased with our effort on the rebounding last night. That'll be crucial again tonight. We got to hold the one-shot possessions. And then beyond that, we just have to find the Reister kid. It starts with him. He's a really talented guy. I think he's averaging 22 and 14. So we got to locate him at all times.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer on his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foley, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team now 15-3, 10-3 in the conference. Good win last night. Beat Turkey Valley 61-45. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a tight first half. They came out and played 2-3 zone, and I thought we kind of quick shot the ball a little bit. It was back and forth most of the first half. We ended up leading 28-25 at the break. like I said, they played the zone in the second half. Halftime, made a few adjustments. Thought we moved the ball a lot better in the second half. Got up 7 or 8 in the third. They made a bit of a run to make it close again, and then we closed it in the fourth quarter. Played really good defense, sound defense in the fourth quarter, and was able to get out in the open court, get some easier baskets. But I just thought we moved the ball a lot better late. So yeah, it was a really good win. Turkey came in; they'd won 5 in a row, so it was a good win for us.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we're going to start a few different guys tonight. Senior night here, so we're going to start our 5 seniors: Mitch Bohr, Nolan Baki, Andre Fuentes, Peyton Lofsgaard, and Cole Fauser.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we're going to bring Cale Reister off the bench, Declan Hines, Kyler White, and then Lincoln Ashelman and Gavin Grove.
All right, turning our attention to Central. I know you guys had an impressive win before the Christmas break. You won 59-10. What do you kind of remember about that game?
I just remember that we played dang good defense that night. I thought we paid attention to detail, found their shooters, made things tough on them on the half court. We didn't play exceptional offense, 59. That's not a big number, but at the same token, I really liked how we played defense. Just went and watched that film a little bit yesterday. We're going to need the same type of effort. So
keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. Then what do you have to do?
Yeah, I think we'll probably see a lot of zone out of Central. That's kind of what they've been playing this year, and similar to what we saw last night. So we got to attack that zone with ball movement, not with maybe if we are going to dribble, having a place to go and then kicking it. But I thought we over dribbled last night against the zone. We got to attack it with the ball movement. Defensively, we got to find their shooters. They're young, but they're very capable, and box out and then get out in transition. That's where we want to play the game tonight, is more in the open court and play it in that transition game.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry and his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
1 minute.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Welcome back to West Union. Welcome back for the boys' game. It was the Central girls winning tonight 54-50. Another girls' final. MFL Marmac beat Southwind tonight 53-34. Let's get ready for this boys' game tonight. We did the game where it was 59-10. We expect a much different ball game tonight with Central and North Fayette Valley.
Well, I think if you're the Warriors, you want to see 4 quarters. They give great effort when they're out there.
Yeah, forget about the scoreboard.
Forget about the score. Go give your effort, play your game, show that improvement. I think if you're North Fayette Valley, you take care of business, you do what you do well, you keep playing hard, and we know that they're favored, but you still want to do things crisp and the way you draw it up in the locker room.
And if they have the same type of defensive effort they had back in that ball game before Christmas, again, they're going to be a handful for a lot of teams as they are trying to get to their 18th win in the regular season. Let's go with our public address announcer, Deb Mott. We're ready to go with the starting lineups for game number 2 with North Fayette Valley and Central. Take it away.
Welcome back to tonight's second game of the night's doubleheader, where we will feature the visiting Central Warriors from Elkader and our hosts, North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. Now let's meet the starting lineups for the Warriors. Sophomore number 2, Isaac Lone. Junior number 20, Vaughn Zittergreen. Sophomore number 22, Jake Hairtramp. Freshman number 24, Owen Hammersland. And sophomore number 30, Garrett Burns. And for your North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, senior number 4, Mitchell Bohr. Senior number 11, Peyton Lufsgaard. Senior number 14, Andre Fuentes. Senior number 22, Nolan Baki. And senior number 30, Cole Bowser. Central is coached by Brady Stramer and assisted by Blake Rodenberg, Andy Seelan, and Mike Beck. The Tigerhawks are coached by Matt Cranbeer and assisted by Dan Hovden, Brent Keeker, and Lance Biedekofer.
Thank you very much there, Deb Mott, with the starting lineups for this matchup here tonight with Central and North Fayette Valley. Couple of boys scores already. Turkey Valley leads Postal at the end of one, 13-11. That's a Turkey Valley boys team, by the way, that had won 5 in a row before last night. And Clayton Ridge leading West Central at the end of one, 24-5. We'll continue to update you on those ball games. All right, if you are Central here, you don't want this game to go up and down the court.
No, you don't. You want this to be a half court, slow it down, take the air out of the ball. We've got seniors starting for North Fayette Valley, so a different lineup here. But I think you need to set the tone early that you want to slow this down, play in the half court.
Baki to jump it up for North Fayette Valley. Hammersland for Central. Tip is won by Baki into the backcourt. And in the offensive end, it is Cole Fauser. So again, the seniors getting the nod for North Fayette Valley as Central comes out in the 2-3 zone. Baki at the free throw line has the ball knocked away from behind by Hammersland. Loose ball picked up there by Burns. And Central back into the offensive end. Lone right side in the corner to Hertrumpf as North Fayette Valley will play 1-3-1 starting out. Hammersland with the ball deflected away, back to Lone. Lone back left side to Zittergreen. Left wing, Hammersland open, left side for 3. Leaves it off the side of the rim. Rebound goes out of bounds. Does not get touched there by Lofsgaard. Goes out of bounds and back to North Fayette Valley.
That was an extended 1-3-1 because they had that thing up out by the free throw line and extended and did a nice job with it, forcing Central to really take that outside.
Central averages about 36 points a ball game. North Fayette Valley at about 62 points a ball game. Cale Reister will come off the bench tonight. He's by far the Tigerhawks' leading scorer at 21.9 plus 13.5 rebounds. In the corner in the offensive end, they work it left side with Bohr. Back on top, it's intercepted by Hammersland. He drives in and scores the right-handed layup. So the Warriors turn the Tigerhawks over, and they strike first a minute in.
Yeah, that cross-court pass was easy to pick, and he got the run out.
Bohr, right side. Again, a different starting lineup on senior night. Be interesting to see how long they play with this group. Lofsgaard back out on top to Bohr. Right wing to Fuentes. Baseline to Fauser. Right back to Fuentes. Open right side for 3. Got it from 22 feet away on the right arc. The Tigerhawks retake the lead 90 seconds in.
Yeah, Fuentes, a nice shooter for them. He averages almost 10 points a ball.
He'll also play the top of the 1-3-1. But they get in the lane to Burns. Right side to Lone. Lone back over to Hertrumpf. He's open. Right side for 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound. Baki fighting for it along with Burns. It goes out of bounds. And I believe they're going to keep it down here with Central as those two jockeyed for position and tried to get the loose rebound off the left side of the basket. Lone will take it out of bounds. And that will allow them to go into the lane to Hammersland. Catches it right underneath the basket, but the shot blocked by Lofsgaard and Bohr and maybe somebody else. Back in the offensive end is Fuentes. Back out on top to Lofsgaard. Left wing, Fuentes. Baseline to Fauser. And they work it back out on top here now to Lofsgaard. Right side to Bohr against Central's 2-3 zone. Fauser, right baseline area. Then they work it back out on top. Free throw line to Baki. Turns, takes a 15-footer, blocked by Hertrumpf. Rebound by Hammersland, and he's run into by Baki. So Hertrumpf that long arms just reached out top and able to block the shot at the free throw line.
Yeah, when you're tall and lanky and long-armed like that, it's easy to close out on a guy who thinks the shot's open.
And it doesn't take you long to cover ground, does it? So back in the offensive end, Zittergreen runs into Baki, and that is a foul call. So you always kind of wonder, how do you start senior night? You want to start your seniors there, but the question is always how long do you go? And I think for the Tiger Hawks, they'll give this group some minutes.
They're going to give them some minutes, exactly. But I think in another minute, 2 minutes, we're probably going to see some starters re-enter.
Zittergreen right side to Hertrump. Hertrump on the right block, covered, over to Lone. He's on the baseline, tries to go back out on top to Hertrump, and he does. And they work it left side to Zittergreen. Zittergreen lean to the left side, cut off quickly into a double team, and I believe there's a foul on the floor. That is the third foul on North Fayette Valley and a reach-in.
Yeah, that's something that Coach Cranberry is going to be frustrated with. It's like you're getting us into foul trouble here with, we only played a couple minutes. And
by the way, it's the third on Baki.
Yeah, that's third on Baki. That's even crazier.
So left side, Lone, back out on top. They'll let him play through it, by the way. Back in the corner to Lone. Lone, by the way, just about fouled by Baki again. They go to Burns. Burns just off the left elbow inside, hits the jump shot. Central retakes the lead at 4-3. Back out on top is Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, right wing to Fuentes. In the corner, Fauser, covered. Back over to Fuentes. He drives in. Free throw line to Baki. Left side back to Bohr. Bohr cut off into a double team on the baseline. Then a reach-in foul by Central. Good defense initially, but then a reach-in foul on the floor.
Yeah, patience shown by the Tiger Hawks on the offensive end, but I think the defense by Central is what's causing them to have to move the ball and try to find an open guy.
Lofsgaard will take it off the left side. Inbounds for North Fayette Valley in the corner to Fuentes, and an errant pass. He tried to go from the left baseline area all the way into the far right corner, and Fuentes could not haul it in. It goes out of bounds, and the Tiger Hawks turn it over again.
Almost ended up in the garbage can over there on the out of bounds.
When it would not have counted. Would have been a tough shot. Hertrump, double team, back left side to Zittergreen. North Fayette Valley 1-3-1 with Fuentes playing the top. Burns reverses it right side to Hertrump. Deep right corner for three. That shot hits the rim twice. Bounce left side to the front of the rim, then rolls out. Back into the offensive end is Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard right side to Fuentes. Fuentes puts it on the floor. Baseline to Fauser. Baseline 15-footer. Nails it from the right baseline area. 5-4 North Fayette Valley in the lead. They've got 3 subs at the scorers table.
Yeah, nice shot there by Fauser on the baseline, knocking down about the 12-footer.
Fuentes to Hertrump. Back over to Lone. Baseline to Hertrump. Open 8-foot jump shot. It is good. Nice ball reversal by the Warriors. They lead to 6-5 now.
And those are the kinds of plays that Coach Stramer says we're showing growth. We're able to move the ball and get an open look.
Not rushing themselves by any stretch of the imagination on offense. Lofsgaard to Bohr. Left side. We approach the halfway point of the first quarter. And now a reach-in foul by Hammersland as North Fayette Valley tried to work it on top to Lofsgaard. Hammersland went for the steal and made contact. Here's 4 in. Cale Reister, Kyler White, Declan Hines, and also Lincoln Ashleman all check in. Bohr checks out along with Fauser. Also coming out there is Baki, and they will check out Lofsgaard. So everybody out. Fuentes into the ball game. You have your normal starting group on the court for North Fayette Valley, though Ashleman has spent time as well in and out of the starting lineup. So back right side. They got to play about halfway through the first quarter, the seniors did. Yep. Ashleman on top to White. Right side to Fuentes. Fuentes back left wing to Ashleman. Baseline to Reister. Reister, nice feed to Hines. Covered. Right side to Fuentes. Open. Right wing for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Reister had the rebound knocked away by Hertrump. They say last touched actually by Reister. And out of bounds back to Central.
Yeah, kind of a slow start offensively here for both of these teams, but kind of feeling each other out. And here comes a little pressure out of the Tiger Hawks.
1-2-2 pressure. Lone goes sideline to Hertrump in the offensive end. And they have 9 with 3.5 to go in the opening quarter.
Here's Declan Hines. Gets a nice entry pass from Kyler White. Not able to finish it, but he splits 2 defenders. He's getting fouled on the way there. Declan Hines going to go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws.
This is where North Fayette Valley, now with their regulars in the ball game, you've got Hines and Reister with that size that is going to be a problem for Central.
Well, size and experience. You've got a couple of juniors out there playing against a lot of underclassmen in Central's guys.
Free throw by Hines. It is short. He'll have another opportunity. 4-point lead for Central. 3:33 left in our first quarter. Second free throw being eyed by Hines. Floats that free throw up there. It is good. 9-6. Central here, the early lead. But again, the Warriors like the pace of this game right now. Singleton straddles the center court line. Back to Zittergreen. Zittergreen gets it across the timeline, but it goes through the legs of Lone. Fuentes jumped the passing lane. It was a low pass. Goes last touch by Lone, and the Tiger Hawks force a turnover with their pressure.
Yeah, that 1-2-2 about three-quarter court, just past half line, and just making it a little hard for the Warriors to get that across half court.
It's quite a bit different facing Riester at the top of that zone defense, the 1-2-2. Half-court defense by North Fayette Valley, or three-quarters court defense. White, right side to Fuentes in the deep right corner, drives in, swings it left side to Ashleman. He's open, left wing, fires up the three. That shot is long. Rebound kicks to the far left, picked up outside of the lane by Hertrump. Hertrump to Lone, across the timeline now. Hertrump stops the dribble. Good decision to Singleton. Singleton trying to go to Zittergreen. Low pass, it's intercepted. White picks up the loose basketball. Tiger Hawks back in transition. Fuentes back out on top to White, who drives in, kicks it right side to Fuentes. He's open right baseline for three. Shot no good. Riester his first touch in offensive rebound. Ashleman back to Fuentes. Nice feed down low to Riester. Just a touch pass from the middle of the lane down to Riester on the right block. 9-8. Tiger Hawks back within one.
Fuentes found himself wide open in the middle of the lane, but more open Riester under the hoop.
Hammersland, double team, goes sideline to Zittergreen, who reverses it right side to Hertrump, who cuts in, blocked by Riester. Talked about Hertrump closing. There's Riester's length and closing speed to knock it out of bounds.
And Hertrump's not used to someone, his size out there. He can shoot over people, but Riester closed quickly on that.
Fuentes checks out. Lofsgaard back into the game for the Tiger Hawks. And right side to Hertrump. Hertrump deep right corner. Double teamed and able to go to Zittergreen. He brings it to the elbow. Now to Singleton. Right side to Hertrump. 2-minute mark of our first half is where we approach. Lone to Singleton, in the lane to Zittergreen, posts up Ashleman, his shot, it is up, it is in, foul, count the basket. Caught it going towards the left block, reached over the right shoulder to bank in the shot, and the Warriors have already outdone themselves offensively in this matchup.
And we said they want another chance at this, struggled the last time, scoring points, and coming out with a better start here in this game.
Free throw by Zittergreen, it is good, and it's 12-8, Central the early lead here. Burns into the ball game. Zittergreen checks out for Central. You just think back to last year's ball game, the second time they met, that Central had that lead, and I know it's different teams.
It's different teams, but they kind of had people on the ropes there.
And then North Fayette Valley rallied to win that ball game late. So Central knows they can put up a fight and a better effort tonight. Hines on top to White, left side to Ashleman. Ashleman baseline to Hines, in the lane, try to go to Riester, deflected, but Riester picks up the loose basketball, and as they converge down low, Singleton knocked it out of his hands, and the Tiger Hawks will take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, they're going to reset here on the left side, 4-flat set here. Look for Riester in the middle of the lane.
Inbounds, Riester catches it, middle of the lane, facing the basket, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, moves to the left side, and lays it up and in. So it's 12-10. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Tiger Hawks back within two. And now Hertrump loses it in front of the North Fayette Valley bench up the sideline. The pressure causes a turnover.
Well, we talk about the Warriors. They average about 22 turnovers a game. Better so far in this one, taking care of the ball so far. But look at those numbers as we continue on.
Lofsgaard has it right side, back out on top to White. White, top of the key, left wing to Riester, baseline to Hines. Hines tried to go cross court to Ashleman, but a lot of arms there, and Central knocks it away. Loose ball picked up by Burns, and now Ashleman a reach-in foul. That'll be the fifth foul as he reached in the backcourt on a pass over to Hammersland. We have another score. Turkey Valley leads Postville 29-18 at the half. We mentioned the Turkey boys playing as well as anybody in the conference.
Well, and Postville, came out starting the year really strong, and they slowly, everybody's starting to figure out what to do against them.
Singleton, by the way, checks out of the ball game as Burns comes back in for Central. Hammersland to the free throw line for two. Free throw, it pops in and out. It is no good. So 12-10, Central the lead. If you look at it this way, this game's to be played in about the 40s right now is what Central's hoping to. And trying to keep North Fayette Valley down. Second free throw, it is good. 1 of 2 by Hammersland, but the Warriors lead 13-10. Even with the regulars back out there for North Fayette Valley, Warriors standing strong.
Yeah, their defense playing strong and making it tough.
Hines, baseline, 12-foot jump shot, right side, hit it. Nice stop and pop shot by Hines. A minute to go. They're back within one. Here's Burns, left side to Hammersland. Tried to reverse it, right side, intercepted by Riester. Again, they quickened up the pace. Riester back left side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard on top to White. White brings it right side in the offensive end. Central got back defensively to the 2-3 zone. In the lane, try to go to Fauser, who just came in. The ball is knocked away by Hammersland. Hammersland back over to Lone. He scores the layup. 15-12 Central in the lead. 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
What a great quarter for the Warriors here. They need to keep up the defense and not let this slip away right now.
Baseline to Hines. Hines in the left baseline reverses it right side to Lofsgaard. Didn't take the three, and he brings it over to the baseline. Wraparound pass to Riester. Reaches in from the left side. Kisses it off the glass. Just reached up and flicked it off the grass. They're back within one. We're down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. 1 point lead for Central. Hammersland backs his way down. Shot blocked by Fauser. Fauser gets the rebound. Back over to Hines. White to center court. 3 seconds to go. Right side Riester. Deep right corner for three. Got it! And the Tiger Hawks take the lead at the end of the first quarter on a Riester three. 17-15. We've played one. NFE the lead. Let's take this break. Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com.
Your business is your pride and joy. You raised it with hard work from nothing but a dream. And since you care so much, naturally you want to protect it. An insurance policy from West Bend and Gifford Insurance is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out more about a business insurance policy from West Bend, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
17-15, North Fayette Valley finally getting the lead here late in the end of the first quarter on a Riester three. And let's go to the totals, and Riester leads North Fayette Valley right now.
Yeah, he's leading the way with 9 points, but they are 7 of 10 in the first quarter here. 2 of 4 behind the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. The Warriors, 6 of 12, 50%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line.
Central's basketball to start the second half. Tiger Hawks are man-to-man. Lone, Hertrump, Burns, also out there, Zittergreen, and you have, again, Hammersland. Hammersland on top to Zittergreen. Zittergreen flips it back to Hertrump off the right side. An excellent first quarter, though, for the Warriors. Hertrump wants to drive in. It's stripped by Riester. Riester leads the break, and he's fouled from behind by Zittergreen. Not a bad foul. That's an NBA-type foul. As he just reached from behind, didn't want to give Riester a chance to go to the basket. They'd call that obstructing the lane there, wouldn't they?
They might have, yeah, but he was just trying to slow Riester down. Didn't want the easy bucket.
All right, let's update you on a couple of scores. Clayton Ridge leads West Central at the half. 42-11, the score of that ball game. Tiger Hawks take it left side with Fuentes. We'll get you some more scores in just a bit. Meanwhile, back over it is Grove. Another score. It is Midland leading Edco 26-13 at the half. So back over, right wing, Riester puts it on the floor, and as he drives in, hand check there by Zittergreen. 2 quick whistles against Zittergreen here to start this second quarter.
You said the Edco game is at halftime already.
Yes, Midland leads 26-13. MFL Marmac leads Southwind 25-13 at the end of one. An MFL Marmac team that, by the way, is undefeated since Christmas, since they've gotten healthy.
Since they've gotten healthy, they've been tough.
Inbounds, Grove, Gavin Grove, by the way, checking into the ball game. And right side Fuentes, back over to Riester. He's open left wing, wide open for three. Kicks to the right. The shot was short. Hertrump gets the rebound. So Grove, Fauser, Hines, along with Fuentes and Riester. A minute into our second quarter. Right side, driving in is Hertrump, but he runs into trouble. Picked out of there by Grove. Grove leads the fast break. He drives in, shuffles his feet. Left side misses the shot, though, as he leaned in off the left side of the basket. Hertrump gets the rebound.
Yeah, good rebound there by the Warriors. A lot of traffic, and that ball could have gone either way, but come out of there with that defensive rebound.
Hammersland on top, feeds it back to, once again, Burns. Back over top of the key to Hammersland. Right side to Lone, wraparound pass, a lot of traffic, and it's intercepted by Hines. Tried to bounce it along the baseline. Fuentes back in the offensive end. Open for a moment, instead goes to the high post to Hines. He'll take the 15-footer, wide open, nails the jump shot, gives the point to Fuentes. Good pass. Tiger Hawks have their biggest lead.
Yeah, good getting down the court there, finding the open man, knocking down a quick shot. They want to pick up the pace here.
Hammersland, right side. Back over to Lone. Lone, top of the key, goes off a pick. He's open, launches the three. It's off the mark. Missed it to the right. Fuentes gets the rebound. And back into the offensive end, North Fayette Valley. Grove Grove back out on top to Fuentes. Fuentes left side to Reister. He drives baseline, goes up from the left side, somehow reaches over with that long arm. And here's a timeout taken by Central. A 9-0 run by North Fayette Valley. They lead 21-15. Tigerhawks in the lead. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. So North Fayette Valley now on a 9-0 run, leading 21-15 here. And what they've done is they've forced turnovers and certainly picked up the pace of this game.
Yeah, even when Central's getting back on defense, they're moving the ball quick, finding an open guy, and getting a quick shot.
And a good timeout taken by Central as they see this getting away here in a hurry. And Lone knocked to the floor in the backcourt on the inbounds, and the reach-in foul committed by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they're going to call Grove on that as Lone was going through, kind of stuck out his leg.
And again, North Fayette Valley full court pressure, 1-2-2 pressure with Reister playing the top. Lone inbounds to Zittergreen. Zittergreen double team, needs a little help, goes back right side to Hammersland. Hammersland in the backcourt, needs some help and has the ball deflected away by Hines, and it's a steal. Back left side to Grove, and Grove drives baseline, but he moved the feet before moving the ball. Traveled with the basketball. Tigerhawks got the turnover, but unable to capitalize.
Yeah, able to trap that full court pressure and get the turnover, but not able to capitalize off of those points.
And inbounds to Hammersland. North Fayette Valley has turned up the pressure. There's no doubt about that. Lone just got it right side into the offensive end. Hertrump reverses it left side to Zittergreen. He moves to the right. The layup. It is up. It is in. Fouled. And a three-point opportunity for Vaughn Zittergreen.
Yeah, Vaughn Zittergreen caught that on the left side, brought it to the right side to get that easier shot with his right hand, and it drops in.
Second foul on Grove. If you're the Warriors, we talk about not getting up and down the court, but that's different there. You got it with numbers.
Yeah, with numbers. You beat the pressure. You've got numbers. You want to take advantage of that. If not, pull it out, run your offense.
Zittergreen's free throw good, and the Warriors back within 3. Grove on top to Fuentes. Fuentes to Fauser at the right block. Goes to Grove. The ball deflected out of there, and it's picked up by Grove. Grove on the right wing. Back out on top to Fuentes. Fuentes right side to Grove. Grove covered, top of the key, looking for Reister. Instead goes left side to Fuentes. Fuentes to Fauser. Nice bounce pass down low to Hines. He rolls, lays it over the side of the rim from the left side. Patience by the Tigerhawks rewarded. 5-minute mark left in the half. They lead by 5. Singleton back over to Lone. Better job by the Warriors handling that pressure. Lone, top of the key to Zittergreen. Zittergreen, again, they've been patient. Zittergreen drives in, has the ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Fauser. Tigerhawks turn him over. Ahead of the pack, they get it to Reister. And he skies in, uses the right hand, catches it on the fly, takes a giant leap. And it's a 7-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
And Jake Hertramp tried to reach out and tip that, and he was about a half a foot away from touching that.
Fauser with a beautiful lead pass, by the way. Hammersland reverses it right side to Hertrump. He's open right side, launches up the 3 off the side of the rim. Fuentes gets the rebound, and again, the Tigerhawks look to go. Fuentes back, top of the key. Takes a pass down low to Hines, who caught it in midair, tried to actually shoot it in midair. Instead of bringing it down, missed the shot, and then runs into Singleton, who got the rebound. Yeah, bring that down, young fella, then take that ball up.
I think he catches that, goes up strong. He's going to get the bucket. He might even get the foul.
And now, I believe, are we going to have a timeout or just subs?
I think just have subs, yep.
Grove, Hines, Fuentes, check out. Lofsgaard, Ashleman, and White back in for North Fayette Valley. Singleton checks out for Central. Burns coming back into the ballgame. A Warrior bench that is really down due to injuries tonight, even more. Now we've got a reach-in foul committed by North Fayette Valley. Fauser at the elbow commits a reach-in foul. That's the 4th foul on North Fayette Valley here in the second.
Yeah, so that's a concern for the Tigerhawks. They don't want to put the Warriors at the free throw line getting shots without the clock running.
Lone will take it off the left side. Inbounds to Hertrump in the corner. Zittergreen right back to Hammersland in the lane. He drives to the right side. Double pump shot. No good. Boy, it was an athletic move, but it kicked to the right. Too strong. Lofsgaard back in the offensive end on top to Reister. Riester left side to Ashleman. Ashleman back over to White. Right baseline area to Fauser. Right back to Lofsgaard. Top of the key to White. Ashleman, high post area to Riester, and Riester fouled by Hammersland, who tried to go up with Riester. Probably not a good idea. Riester's a little taller at 6'7". Hammersland listed at 5'10". And the foul committed there by Hammersland.
And that's his second, team's third here in the second quarter.
And they'll take it off the left side of the basket. White will for North Fayette Valley. Inbounds, goes in the middle of the lane. Riester catches it in midair, catches it, floats it up from 5 feet away. He can do that. He's facing the basket. They lead by 9.
Facing the basket, going over a shorter defender. That's an easy basket for him.
Lone, again, double teamed, goes back left side to Zittergreen. Hammersland has it back out on top. 3.5 left in our third quarter. Lone tries to dribble between pressure. It's intercepted. Here is Riester. Riester drives in and throws it down with 2 hands. Riester with an exclamation point in transition, and the Tiger Hawks lead by double digits.
Yeah, he likes when he can get out. He likes to put it down. He's got open ground.
Zittergreen couldn't catch him that time. Back over right side. Hertrump, deep right corner for 3. Got it from the right baseline area. And a timeout taken by Central. Still in here, down by 8. 29-21. It is North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
30-second timeout taken by Central. Hertrump hitting a 3 along the baseline. 29-21. It is North Fayette Valley in the lead, and Central again doing their best to hang right in this ball game right now.
Yeah, trying to keep it close, not let it get out of hand, not turn it into a track meet. And I think that timeout was just to slow down any kind of run out by the Tiger Hawks.
Right side, Lofsgaard. Central just stays in that 2-3 zone. 3-minute mark here of our half. And White back over to Lofsgaard. They've really had no answer for Riester. He catches it, swings it right side. That is again White for 3. Got it from the right wing. An 11-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. That equals their biggest lead they hit moments ago.
Yeah, Kyler White, a great distributor, doesn't always shoot the ball.
And the pace has picked up since this group is in for North Fayette Valley. Zittergreen back out on top to Lone. Lone right side, double team, steps through it, goes to Burns, reverses it left side to Hammersland, takes a tough shot from the left block, too strong with it. Riester had the rebound knocked away, but I think they're going to say last touched by Riester off his hands as Hammersland tried a shot kind of over his shoulder to the right. He's left-handed, missed the shot. It goes back to the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors going to go 4 flat here, try to get a shot off of the inbounds.
Inbounds to Hammersland, top of the key. He's open for 3 off the front of the rim. Riester able to go up and get the rebound for North Fayette Valley, and Riester leads the break. Left side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard drives baseline, wraps back around, shot no good. Riester gets the rebound, and they're going to call the foul, an offensive foul on Riester. Riester got the rebound crashing in and made the shot, but instead is called for the foul. They wave off the basket.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this over the back on the rebound first, and we're going to walk down to the other end. We're going to shoot some free throws.
Yeah, and I think Coach Cranbeer just had a puzzled look on his face, and that's what our official behind the play had. So contact made by Riester, his first foul, and Hertrump goes to the free throw line for 2 at the other end on the 5th foul for North Fayette Valley. So Hertrump tried to bring the Warriors back within single digits. Free throw on its way, and it is no good. Rolled to the front, off the front, to the back, and then rolled off left side.
Yeah, Hertrump about a 60% free throw shooter, so a guy you want at the free throw line.
Central led by scoring with Isaac Lone at 9 points a ball game as Hertrump makes the second free throw. Hertrump has certainly been a good score for them as well at over 8 points a ball game. Hits 1 of 2, 10-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Left side to Ashleman. Ashleman right side to White. White baseline to Riester. Back over here now once again, and that is White, top of the key to Lofsgaard. In the lane to Hines, puts it on the floor. Nice entry pass to Riester, inside the right block. High post to low post, up by a dozen now.
Yeah, just too easy there. Great high-low pass and a good finish by Riester.
Lone to Zittergreen. Zittergreen kicks it left side to Hammersland. Lone, top of the key, puts it on the floor to Burns. His shot in the lane, stripped by Lofsgaard, but fouled on the way up. Warriors got it into the lane, and Burns, a bit undersized, able to at least go up and draw contact.
Yeah, trying to muscle that up, and he got a lot of contact there going up, so they're going to give him a couple of free throws here.
1:44 to go in our first half. Tiger Hawks have extended it to a 12-point lead. Second free throw being eyed by Burns. Free throw on its way. It is good. 34-23. The Warriors, again, only scored 10 points the first game against North Fayette Valley, but they've done things exactly as Coach Stramer laid out in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, they've been doing a nice job, and I think if you're the Warriors, you can keep this to single digits going into half. That's a big win for you against this very talented Tiger
They're
Hawk team.
absolutely thrilled if that's the case. Second free throw by Burns. It is good. They're back within 9. Singleton will check in. Burns checks out. Again, you've got a shorter bench tonight with Rignitz and Fetty both out for Central due to injuries. So they only have 3 guys on the bench, period, tonight. White, left side to Fuentes. Back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks during that break. Ashleman checked out. Hines at the high post area. Swings it left side to Fuentes. Fuentes, left wing, launches up the 3. Got it! Fuentes has hit a couple of threes, and the Tiger Hawks go up by 13.
Yeah, it's a big shot for Fuentes. He's dangerous out there.
They've gotten this game going up and down a little bit more. They've put up 20 in this second quarter. Singleton at the right block area, guarded, goes underneath the Hammersland. He loses the ball along the baseline, throws it off the leg of Hines, out of bounds as he tried to go right to left, and they'll take it off the left side of the basket with 1:10 to go in our first half.
Yeah, a couple possessions left here. Warriors, they want to work the clock, get a good-looking basket here, and try to cut the
Lone has to go back to center court to get it inbounds to Zittergreen, and a 13-point North Fayette Valley lead. Zittergreen back to Hammersland. Hammersland brings it right side as again the Tiger Hawks switch on the man-to-man. Hammersland lowers the shoulder, drives in, uses the left hand up and in. Like a running back running to the left side, back within 11.
Yeah, nice finish at the basket for Hammersland going up with his left.
And back right side Fuentes. Baseline to Hines. Hines, the right block is covered to Lofsgaard. Right side Fuentes. Back to Hines in the lane to Reister. Post-up shot from the right block. It is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And the post players really working well with Hines and Reister.
Yeah, just those easy interior passes to Reister, and he finishes so well around the rim. He's got all that height. Now he's going to get a chance for a three-point play.
And again, chance to make it a 14-point lead. Free throw, it is good. So Reister scoring at will, and it's 40-26. North Fayette Valley in the lead. There's about a 5-second differential between game clock and shot clock. So the Warriors can use some clock. And they're not going to try to make it a 2-for-1 possession. Right side, the pass to Hertrumpf, knocked away by Hines. Right at the end of the North Fayette Valley bench on the near side, Warriors will take it in their offensive end.
Yeah, Reister sitting at 22 points already in this first half. That's his average.
Inbounds, Lone on top. Hammersland goes backdoor to Lone. Wraparound pass to Hertrumpf on the left wing. He launches up a 3. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Reister gets the rebound. We're down to 20 seconds left in the quarter. Fuentes on top to White, and the Tiger Hawks are content to work for the final shot of this half. They have dominated this second quarter to build a now 14-point lead since Reister hit the 3 at the end of the first quarter. Back over in the corner to White. We're down to 7 seconds to go. Girls game and first half stats. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner.
Warrior Tiger Hawk basketball is brought to you in part by Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. At the half, 40-26. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Midland leads Edco at the half, 26-13. Clayton Ridge leads West Central at the half, 42-11. MFL Marmac leads Southwind at the end of one, 25-13. And Turkey Valley leads Postville at the half, 29-18. Earlier tonight, Central Girls victorious in our ball game by a final score of 54-50. We're joined by Coach Mark Wiley. And, Coach, I think you like the way your team finished this ball game tonight.
Yeah, was very proud of how we stayed composed, even after missing some free throws there late. But, we stayed composed. Ashlyn got the ball on a rebound there, and I said, you don't even need to pass it. Just get the rebound, and they're going to come foul you. And they did, and she came down the other end and hit those 2 free throws. So.
Yeah, Ashlyn Sharp had 15 points to lead you offensively tonight.
Yeah, I felt like we were second quarter. We just didn't move the ball as well as we did the first quarter. We got 18 in the first quarter, and then we only scored 7 in the second quarter. So just finding that consistency on the offensive end, I felt like we were much more efficient in the second half, and that was because we did a great job of moving the basketball in the second half.
And everybody involved. Gracie Kummer with 10 points, Briley Erickson with 9. Let's start with those two.
Yeah, Gracie, good mid-range shot that she hit, and then a great job of a post move. Very fluid, and that's what we want from her. So along with Briley, a big bounce-back game for Briley. She's kind of struggled for us offensively here the last couple games, but, that's toughness. I mean, she's a good kid, and she's going to continue to battle and work, and I felt not just her shooting, but just her composure of the basketball in the lane.
Brooklyn Anderson off the bench, 8 huge points.
Huge. That's the senior coming up big for us. None bigger than that right-handed drive for a layup from the left wing. That was a big shot. I actually wanted to get her back to the free throw line there, and she missed 2, but did a nice job of getting the ball into Ashlyn off of that with about 18 seconds left. So, yep, a lot of little things that people don't realize that these kids are doing. And, I appreciate it as a coach.
I think you got to love how you guys are playing at the end of the season, heading into the postseason.
Yeah, we do things right, like tonight. we did a great job. We didn't play very well last night, honestly, Dan. And for whatever reason, if we rise, we got to continue to rise to what we expect of ourselves and not play down. And that's not discrediting any teams we've played, but just – we don't play at a consistent level all the time, at a high level. And, tonight we did. I felt like played at a high level for most of the part. Second quarter would be kind of the quarter where we didn't play as well. But I thought defensively we did a really good job. So.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you next Thursday night. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you for your coverage, guys.
You betcha. Again, Central Girls victorious tonight, 54-50. We'll take a break. We'll be joined by North Fayette Valley Girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. He'll be joining us in just a bit when our halftime show continues. Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
At the half, 40-26, North Fayette Valley in the lead. We'll be joined by Coach Tilleris in just a bit, but let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with North Fayette Valley.
The Tiger Hawk, Kale Reister leading the way, 22 points in the first half, 7 points for Declan Hines. Andre Fuentes with 6 points, 3 points for Kyler White, 2 points for Cole Fauser. They've got 40 points. They're shooting a blistering 63%, 4 of 8 behind the arc, 13 of 19 inside the three-point line, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line for 67%. 5 turnovers in the first half. I think Coach Cranberry's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, defensively, that's where the concern has been for North Fayette Valley, as Central has done a good job running their offense. A good first half for the Warriors.
Yeah, I think if you ask Coach Stramer, hey, you shoot 43% in the first half, only have 10 turnovers, he'd be happy with where they're at. They're led by Owen Hammerslin with 8 points, Vaughn Zittergreen with 6, Jake Hairtrump with 6, 4 points for Garrett Burns, 2 points for Isaac Lone. So good job distributing the ball. 26 points in the first half. As I said, 43%, 2 of 9 behind the arc, but 7 of 12 inside that three-point line, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%. So the Warriors doing a tremendous job in that first half.
All right, other boys scores to update you. Midland leads Edco at the end of 3, 34-25. Clayton Ridge, as we mentioned, leading West Central at the half, 42-11. MFL Marmac leads South Wynn at the half, 49-27. Turkey Valley leading Postville at the end of 3, 44-29. So those are the updates on the boys' scores we have for you right now. And we'll look ahead to the second half of this boys game before we talk with Coach Teleris. And first off, for Central, again, we said this. Don't worry about the scoreboard here. Play the way you've been playing in this ball game, and maybe you find yourself in this game in the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, they scored 15 points in the first quarter, and I think that was kind of a surprise. We thought, well, maybe can they sustain that? Another 11 points in the second quarter. So if they're putting up double figures in every quarter, that's a gain for them. They're shooting 43%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. That's a win for them. 10 turnovers in the first half. That's a win for them. So they need to keep building off of those wins and still continue this pace. Slow the game down. Try to take the track meet out of the equation here, and maybe find yourself closer in this ballgame.
For North Fayette Valley, again, they started seniors tonight. So you expected kind of a slower start in this ballgame. But for North Fayette Valley here, defensively, this is a team that can play lockdown defense.
They can. When they ran that three-quarter press, and just kind of locked down, Central was having a hard time. That's where a lot of those turnovers came from. But, sometimes they just lose a guy or misplace something and they get that back door. They need to be a little more crisp on that defense, and I think Coach Cranberry would say, hey, we got to tighten up the defense here in the second half.
All right, we'll take a break. Still hoping to talk with Coach Delaris. 14-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Back with second half action after this. Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Again, our score, 40-26. North Fayette Valley leads in the half. Earlier tonight, the North Fayette Valley girls dropped a 54-50 decision to Central. We're joined by their head coach, Jared Tilleris. Coach, when it's 52-50, you certainly got a great look on a three-pointer. What were you guys looking to set up there?
We were actually trying to get Kaylin Ellsburn to come off a double screen and go to the hole with Brooklyn Hoy rolling then to the rim. Elkader did a nice job of defending it, and we got it inside out. Then they doubled Hoy, kick out, and it's a shot we gotta take it. Just didn't fall.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great look, and certainly the player you wanted to take it. Hannah Schrader led you offensively with 13 points, and Kaylin Ellsburn had a dozen. Let's start with those two.
Yeah, Hannah has come a long way for being just a sophomore. Being pressed into that role. She's a big body. She knows how to use her body. I would like her to get in balance sometimes. We miss a few chippies, but foul line has made a great, I guess what I'm trying to say, improvement. Thank you. And then Kaylin, yeah, she's the motor that makes it go. She did a nice job in the first half getting in the lane, and Elkader did a nice job second half of cutting that down.
All right, Maddie Nye, Brooklyn Hoy each had 8 points. Alexi McGowan at 7 points, so really balanced scoring all the way.
Yep, and we've had that all year. We haven't had that one game, except for maybe the game when Ellsburn didn't play. But we've had, if you look at our stats, there's not one girl that you can really key on. We like to share the ball, and that's what we've preached all year, and we've done a pretty good job of it.
All right, what's coming up for you guys here the final week of the regular season?
We got a makeup game Monday down at Clayton Ridge. And then we get the rest of the week to prepare for Center Point Urbana and regional play here a week from Saturday.
All right, we'll talk to you before that ball game next Saturday night. Good luck to you guys.
All right, thanks, Dan.
You betcha. North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team as they dropped a 54-50 decision. We're ready to start the second half of our boys game. Tiger Hawks with possession, leading by 14. It'll be White, Hines, Riester, Fuentes, and Lofsgaard. Normal starting five usually for North Fayette Valley. White's open just off the top of the key for three. Shot is no good. Hammersland gets the rebound off the left. Hammersland, Lone, Zittergreen, Hertrumpf, along with Burns to start the second half. and a 14-point lead. Lone, left side, covered, back over to Zittergreen. Zittergreen, baseline to Lone, drives left side, tries to throw it off the leg of a Tiger Hawk, and he does. Ran out of room along the baseline. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, kept nibbling on that baseline and just kept running out of room.
And inbounds to Hammersland. Back in the corner to Lone. Lone puts it on the floor, but cut off on the left baseline to Hertrump at the left elbow. He's covered right side to Lone. Again, Central's been patient. They try to go in the lane to Burns, but he's overshot. An errant pass from Zintergreen. Loose ball picked up by Lofsgaard. White back in the offensive end, lowers his head, feeds it to Hines, but he's too far along the baseline, misses the shot. But there is Richter. He's been in the right place, right time all night long. The offensive rebound puts it in from the left side. Lone to Burns. Nobody back for North Fayette Valley is driving in his Hammersland and scores the layup. Tiger Hawks over pursued, and the Warriors had numbers.
Yeah, they had a couple guys who could have made that shot for him.
And back on top is Fuentes. Fuentes right side to Lofsgaard. Central stays in that 2-3 zone. White brings it to the elbow, swings it right side to Lofsgaard. Back out on top to White. White tried to go left side and threw it out of bounds right to a young kid in the front row. So there's a souvenir for you, young fellow. White thought he had a teammate in the corner.
Well, the last time the ball came to him, that's where his outlet was. He got the ball and went to throw it there and then looked and went, he's not there anymore. Yep. He went baseline.
Lofsgaard checks out. Fowler back in for North Fayette Valley. And here back in the offensive end is Hammersland. Better job by the Warriors handling the pressure. Hammersland, diagonal pass to Burns. Riester gets back, jumps the passing lane, then saves it out of bounds back to Hines. Good to have them long arms. Left side to Fuentes. Fuentes back out on top to White, but again, Central gets back defensively. And right side along the baseline, Riester to Hines, puts it on the floor, and it's stripped out of there by Zintergreen. That's where Hines got into trouble when he put it on the floor amongst those guards. Hammersland, he's got a lane to the basket from the right side, uses the right hand. Tiger Hawks don't close out, and it's a 12-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, Central trying to get this down to less than double figures.
Hines, nice seal inside the right block. Fuentes from the top of the key, threw it right side. Hines the basket, back to a 14-point lead. Zittergreen, right side, back to Burns. Burns in the offensive end to Hertrump. Again, Central, good decision here by Hertrump. I don't have the numbers. Don't force the action. Bring it back out on top. Hammersland trying to drive baseline, cut off by Fowler. Back over left side to Hertrump. Drops it, but he's able to go pick it up. Back left side to Zittergreen. Left wing area with Hammersland. Shot clock's at 10. And baseline to Lone. Back to Hammersland. Left wing, open for three, and left it short. Grazed the bottom of the net. Fuentes read it well. They get it to Riester. He lowers the head, drives in, tried to flip it ahead to Fowler, but the ball knocked out of bounds by Central. Getting back defensively. Tiger Hawks will take it off the right side. Yeah, Singleton in, and Burns checks out for the Warriors.
Yeah, just trying to flip it there, and an easy hand, knocking that away. Warriors going to have to regroup here.
Riester will take it outside the baseline area to the right side. Back in the corner, he's open, deep right corner for three, got it! Biggest lead of the night for the Tiger Hawks at 47-30.
Yeah, Riester's having himself a night tonight.
This is a career night. Backcourt area Lone. They beat the pressure. Lone in the offensive end, right side to Hertrump. Hertrump pulls up from the elbow, 15-footer, nails the jump shot, and a timeout taken by Central. So it's now 47-32. Timeout Warriors, 15-point lead for NFV. Let's take this break.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Welcome back once again to West Union, North Fayette Valley, led by 14 at the half, only extended it by a point so far. We have another girls' final tonight, Lisbon defeating Starmont 47-10, so we wanted to pass that final score along. Meanwhile, Tiger Hawks with the basketball after a timeout taken by Central. Warriors are down to just 2 timeouts left.
They are. Jake Hertrump hits that open 12-footer. Quick timeout by Coach Stramer. Regroup here defensively.
And back offensively in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley. And it is Fuentes on top. So Fuentes back left side to White. Again, Central trying to make this as much of a half-court game as they can. Reister along the baseline, reverses it right in the lane to Hines. His shot from the left block leaves it short, and a nice box up by Singleton to get the rebound. Back offensively, it is Hertrump back out on top to Singleton and able to pick it up to Zittergreen. 4.5 left in our third quarter. Tiger Hawks lead by 15. In the lane, Zittergreen tried to hit it to Singleton, but it's intercepted by Fauser as he cut back door. Back offensively is White. Wraparound pass to Reister. Too many Warriors around there. They're able to get a hand and knock it away. White got caught in midair with nowhere to go, and a turnover by North Fayette Valley. Hammersland spins, cut off in the offensive end. Tried to go to Zittergreen through his hands, picked up by Hertrump. Singleton from the elbow, 15-footer, nails the jump shot, and the Warriors back within 13. Just hanging in here, aren't they?
Yeah, you like what the Warriors are doing, just playing their game, keeping it fairly close, not letting it get out of hand, doing well tonight.
Left side to Reister. The difference is they've had no answer for Reister on the other end of the court.
Not at all.
White to Fuentes. Baseline to Reister. Not a lot of movement by North Fayette Valley. White on pass errant, but it's picked up by White. Shot clock's at 10. Baseline to Reister. He drives in, misses the running layup, gets his own rebound, put back up and in, pads the stats with the offensive rebound. Back to a 15-point Tiger Hawk lead.
Yeah, only his third miss tonight. He's been pretty efficient.
And left side, the baseline area, Hammersland. Hammersland got a lane to the basket, drives in, the shot altered by Reister, may have got a piece of it, banked the right-handed layup long. He had to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
Fuentes back into the offensive end, but again, Warriors don't allow a run out as they get back. And back out on top to White, 3-minute mark in our third quarter. Fuentes has it right side, and back over left wing to White. White in the lane. Hines has his man sealed. The little post-up shot inside the right block, up and in. You just get the feeling they can go to the post anytime they want.
Yeah, they can get it to Cale Reister or Hines. They're just going to score at will inside that post.
And it's a 17-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Lone drives baseline, wraparound pass to Hammersland, left wing, open for three, got it! And again, you don't mind that because you push the ball into the lane and the kick out to the outside.
Yeah, kick out, catch it in rhythm, and knocking it down.
Reister, top of the key, right side to Fuentes. Fuentes drives baseline and feeds it back over to Reister. Left wing to White. White on the left baseline area. Feeds it to Hauser, back in the deep left corner. There's White for three, got another one. White's hit a couple of threes, and the Tiger Hawks exchange threes with the Warriors, back up by 17.
Yeah, nice inside out there, and a great finish by White.
And back over in the lane, Lone kicks it deep right corner. Hertrump right side for three, got it! Hertrump answers with a three. It's become a three-point shooting contest. 54-40, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Reister actually gets the feed from Fuentes, lays it up from the right side. Nice drive by Fuentes along the baseline, flipped it back to Reister, and Fuentes has a couple of different assists tonight to Reister.
Well, and I think Jake Hertrump is in a box and one. He's got the tooties of covering Reister right now. They're playing a 2-2 zone.
And right side, the ball deflected out of bounds by Hertrump. Substitutions, Grove and Ashleman checking in for North Fayette Valley. Checking out will be Hines along with White. Meanwhile, Hertrump and Zittergreen check out for Central. Back into the ballgame for them is Burns, and also number 15 appears for the first time, Henry Reimer. A 5'10 sophomore makes his first appearance. Hammersland to Lone. We approach 90 seconds left in the third. And back over is Reimer. Left side, the pass deflected by Reister. Here comes another one. Drives up, slams it down one-handed this time. Reister continues to pad the stats. 58-40 Warriors in the lead.
Too easy for Reister.
That's his second dunk of the night. Top of the key, here's Lone, wide open for three. Got it! Warriors shooting well from the outside. Back within 15.
Yeah, doing a great job of answering every time.
Ashleman left absolutely wide open. Left side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Lone gets the long rebound inside a minute to go here in our third quarter. So back across the timeline, right side, Reimer in the right corner area. Tries to go to Singleton. He gets it. Singleton left side to Burns. To Hammersland on the left side now. And he'll work it back over to Lone. Lone tried to go on top, and there's a foul, and this is a reach-in committed by North Fayette Valley. That's only our first foul this third quarter.
It's well-played quarter. Everybody's playing defense with their feet, not their hands. Doing a great job. First foul by either team in this third quarter.
Fuentes checks out along with Reister. Hines and Lofsgaard back in. Reimer checks out for Central along with Singleton. They'll bring Hertrump back in along with Zittergreen. Off the right side, inbounds to Hammersland. Inside 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Zittergreen left side to Lone. On top with Zittergreen. Zittergreen back over to Lone. North Fayette Valley now 2-3 zone with that ball taken out underneath. Hammersland on the right wing. Reverses it left side to Lone. Shot clock's at 20, about a 12-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Zittergreen back out on top to Hammersland. Really yet to get into the offense. Hammersland left side to Lone. Baseline to Hertrump. Baseline 12-footer. Rattled in and out. No good. Hammersland got a hand on the rebound. Cannot control it, but it's picked up there by Grove. So let's see if the Tiger Hawks work for one. Ashleman to Grove. Left side to Lofsgaard. 10 seconds left in the third. Grove has it top of the key, brings it down the middle of the lane. Nice feed to Hines, but the pass kicked by Central. Had the right idea. 5.5 seconds to go in the third, and the Tiger Hawks take it out of bounds off the right side of the basket. Fauser will take it out of bounds as Reimer comes back in for Central for Hammersland. 15-point lead. Tiger Hawks haven't been challenged the second half, but they haven't put the game away yet either. Fauser to take it inbounds. Goes back out on top to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, 4 seconds to go. In the lane to Grove. Grove outside the right block. Hammered hard by Hertrump with 0.3 seconds to go. They got it to Grove in a tough position, but Grove smart enough to take it up with 0.3 seconds to go.
Grove in that short corner, but he was surrounded. Had a guy in front, had a guy on the side, so that's a tough shot trying to turn away from the defense here, and he does get fouled, so he's going to get a shot here for free throws.
So White's free throw on its way. It is good. 59-43. Tiger Hawks led by 14 at the half. It's 16 right now. Lone checks out. Into the game is number 10. And that is our first sub of the ball game that we don't know who it is for Central.
That is Maxwell Shantz.
Thank you very much. Free throw no good. In midair, Fauser gets the rebound, tried to float it up. It would have counted as he caught it in midair, but it's off the right. And the third quarter comes to an end. Tiger Hawks still lead comfortably at 16 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Warrior Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Well, in that third quarter, North Fayette Valley put up 19, but Central put up 17.
Yeah, so it was a great quarter for both of those teams.
Shooting-wise, what'd they go?
Shooting-wise, it was 8 for 14 for the Tiger Hawks, 7 of 10 for the Warriors.
Zittergreen along with Lone, who goes back door, and he's got a lane to the basket, but misses the driving layup from the left side. Rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley and Fauser. Ashleman, Grove, Fauser, Hines, and also out there Lofsgaard. On top, Fauser just left side, open for three, off the mark. Missed it right side. Hammersland gets the rebound. Hammersland, Lone, Zittergreen, Hertrump, and Burns. The last time these two teams met, North Fayette Valley beat Central 59-10. It's 59-43 with 7:20 to go here in the fourth. And now, in and out is Zittergreen on the drive. Tried to lay it up from the right hand with the left side, and the shot no good. Ashleman back to Grove, but a much better effort by Central in this ball game tonight. And the 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
And pending any absolute fall apart here, they've had 4 solid quarters.
Ashleman drives in, a wraparound pass to Hines, who lays it up from the right side. Ashleman got into the lane and a nice unselfish pass. 18-point lead for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they've had themselves 3 nice quarters. We assume we'll see more of the same here in this fourth quarter. Just keep working at what you do.
Hertrump on top to Zittergreen. 3 subs at the bench for North Fayette Valley. Driving in, Hammersland lowers the head, and then a reach in by Lofsgaard. So Hammersland was going in from the right side. He's left-handed, and Lofsgaard had helped defender there. No reason to reach, but he's called for the foul.
And I think Hammersland's going to go to the free throw line, or are they calling this on the floor?
And I believe on the drive, they call it on the floor. Final tonight, Midland has defeated Edco 49-41. Clayton Ridge has defeated West Central 60-25. And MFL Marmac leads South Win at the end of 3, 68-32. Meanwhile, inbounds Hertrump catches it on the right block, but misses the shot. Flipped it up from the right block. He just strolled to the right side and missed the open shot on the inbounds.
Yeah, just a little strong off the glass.
All right, Fuentes back into the game along with White and Riester. Left side, White. White's in the left wing area on top to Lofsgaard. What is Riester at point-wise in this game right now? And we'll let you add it up.
33.
As Lofsgaard misses a 15-footer, Riester make it 35. Tip the rebound to himself. Lays it up and in. And a 20-point lead for the Tiger Hawks at the 6-minute mark here in the fourth.
35 points. He had his average at halftime.
And he has had a whale of a night. Back over to Burns. Left side to Hertrump. And Lofsgaard again tried to go for the steal and raked him across the arms. That's the second foul on Lofsgaard this quarter, his third overall.
Well, and as we celebrate senior night here for the Tiger Hawks, remember, Cale Riester's a junior.
Yeah.
He's having a great junior year. He's got one more year to play.
Lone inbounds goes on top to Hertrump. And the Warriors, they don't want this to go any, again, down by 20. They want to at least stay within that margin. Burns passed through his hands. A loose ball picked up by Lofsgaard. Back in the offensive end, Lofsgaard races, drives in from the left side, misses the driving shot on the way in, and Lofsgaard goes to the free throw line for two. If you're the Warriors, you don't want this to end up being a 30, 35-point game now.
Because it wasn't.
Right.
It's been a close game throughout. You know, they haven't had an answer for Riester, but, man, they have really played hard. They put up 43 points. You know, shooting 43% in the first half. It's been a nice game for them.
Free throw by Lofsgaard. It is short. Singleton will come back into the game. Burns checks out. That's kind of been the rotation tonight for Central. Burns and Singleton exchanging substitutions. And Lofsgaard will try to put North Fayette Valley up by their biggest lead. Second free throw. It is good. 1 of 2 by Lofsgaard. 64-43. North Fayette Valley in the lead. So last time we did a North Fayette Valley girls game was kind of a workman-type effort, and that's what we're kind of seeing tonight from the North Fayette Valley boys. Zittergreen off a pick for 3. Shot no good. Missed from the left side of the rim. Then bounced to the right. Riester clears another rebound. He's a double-double machine. Here's Lofsgaard, drives in, pulls up from off the left block, misses the 5-foot leaner. Lofsgaard, who went to the free throw line last time, just short on the shot. Had a good drive, though.
It makes you wonder if there's some tired legs coming out here now. Again, both of these teams, it's the third game of the week.
Lone to Hertrump, deep right corner to Singleton at the right elbow. Left side to Zittergreen. Zittergreen to Lone, and right back to Zittergreen. We approach the 5-minute mark here in the fourth. Central still be patient on offense. Hammersland spins middle of the lane, uses the right hand, and shot off to the right. Missed it, no good. Riester gets the rebound, then saves it back, but into the hands of Hertrump. Hertrump, right side, Hammersland, right side for 3, got it! Hammersland with another three-pointer, and another timeout taken by Central. 64-46, 4:46 to go. Timeout by the Warriors. Let's take this break.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Well, the Warriors, they've hit threes for a team coming into this ball game shooting at 23% from the three-point line. They've been good from three-point line tonight.
Yeah, they've made 6 of 14 tonight, so they're doing a nice job knocking threes down at opportune times.
And they really haven't taken what I would say any rush three-point shots in this game.
Everything's in
or at
rhythm.
least very few. So Lofsgaard in the offensive end, drives into the lane, wraparound pass to Hines on the right block area, covered, back on top to White. White baseline to Fuentes. Fuentes to White on the wing. Left side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard open, going to fire up a 3. That's off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound. Meanwhile, for the Tiger Hawks, it's been Riester on offense and just trying to find something else here in the second half.
Yeah, not a lot of guys getting hot out there, just kind of plugging away, working like at a game. Like
Hammersland off a pick, right side in the offensive end. He's inside the top of the key, goes to Zittergreen, and Zittergreen just took his eye off the pass on the far sideline. Turnover by Central, and they've been better in that regard tonight with the turnovers.
They have 10 in the first half. They've got 6 so far in the second half. They average about 22, but it hasn't felt like this overwhelming number of just turnover. It's been forced by the Tiger Hawks.
By the way, another final. Turkey Valley has beat Postville tonight, 54-51. Meanwhile, Fuentes in the offensive end gives a pump fake inside the left block. The shot, it is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And a three-point opportunity for Andre Fuentes.
What'd you say the final on that Turkey Valley was?
54-51. They had a 15-point lead and had to hang on down the stretch.
Yeah, good ball game.
And Turkey Valley has now won 6 of 7 the second half of the conference season. Zittergreen checks out. Burns back into the ball game. Also, Lofsgaard checks out for North Fayette Valley. Cole Fauser into the ball game with 3:50 left in the fourth. Free throw being eyed by Fuentes. Takes his time, and I mean takes his time. Second free throw, completes the three-point play. It is good. Tiger Hawks equal their biggest lead of the night at 21.
Well, and you wonder at what point will Coach Cranberry put those seniors back in, maybe to finish this game out on senior night.
I think he was maybe hoping a little earlier than this tonight.
I think so.
3.5 left in our fourth quarter. Hammersland drives baseline and loses his footing, but able to reset. He did not travel to Singleton. That pass intercepted by White. White leads the break, goes up for the left-handed layup up and in. Boy, White and Lone, you see them stride for stride down the court?
Yeah, that was fun to watch. Those guys, they can get up and down.
Yeah, those kids are quick. And White, a little quicker to the basket. Lone, left side, tried to go back door. The ball is kicked out of there. Last touch by North Fayette Valley off their foot, and they'll take it. Central will off the left side of the basket. 23-point lead for North Fayette Valley is their biggest of the night.
Yeah, they've got things in hand now, but again, you got to be impressed with how Central came out and competed tonight.
On top, Hammersland has the basketball, brings it right side, cut off to Singleton at the elbow. Singleton just off the elbow, looking back door, tried to throw it to Burns, but threw it behind him, and it goes out of bounds. We have another final score. Lisbon has defeated the Starmont boys 65-41. So the Starmont boys had won 2 games in a row this week, doubling their win total of the season up to 4. 3 minutes to go, 23-point lead for North Fayette Valley. And with it is Fuentes. Fuentes in the corner, Cole Fowler, deep right corner, open for 3, and left it short. Grazed the bottom of the net, and the rebound pulled down by Lone. Somebody said air ball, but it wasn't an air ball, at least to hit the net. Hertrump back to Lone. Lone drives in, kicks it over to Hammersland, just open, right side for 3. Got another one. Hammersland brings them back within 20, and another timeout taken by Central. 2:40 to go. Warriors out of timeouts. They're down by 20. Let's take this break.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Only thing yet to decide is the final score. Warriors with a good effort tonight, but down 69-49. They are out of timeouts, by the way. North Fayette Valley has not used a timeout in this game. 2:40 left in the fourth.
Coach Cranberry liked holding on to those in case they need them in the fourth. Coach Stramer, let's use those. Let's keep learning. Let's keep growing.
And it'll be, once again, Central across the North Fayette Valley across the timeline into the offensive end. And White has it left side in the corner. Fowler, deep left corner for 3, and that shot no good. Rebound kicks to the left. Loose ball on the court. Burns and White both on the floor. Jump ball, actually, last touch by Central, they say. Forget the jump ball. Ball stays down here with the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they're going to take it out on the left side of the court.
And back out on top to White. We approach the 2-minute mark in our fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley will try to finish second in the conference. Fowler back out on top to Fuentes. Left side to White. White in the lane to Reister inside the left block. Banks it up and in, and he tweaked the ankle as he made the move towards the middle of the lane, but looks like he's able to kind of walk it off.
Yeah, he's going to try to walk that off, and as we say that, we got a couple of subs coming to the bench.
That doesn't take you long to get him out of the game.
No,
you see that, does
doesn't.
it? Baseline, Hammersland, a wraparound pass. Goes to Burns. Burns, baseline to Lone. Lone cut off on the baseline. Goes back to Zittergreen. His shot up and in, right side. Yeah, you see a little bit of a hobble there, and now we're going to have a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. They just want to get subs in the ball game with 1:46 to go, and you see Reister just tweak that ankle. I think he landed on somebody's foot as he's able to limp off onto the sideline. But remember, they play Monday night.
They do. They've got a game against Clayton Ridge. That's a makeup game. And they got to get ready for tournaments, down the road.
Reister has had a heck of a game tonight as Bohr, Baki, they get those seniors back into the ball game for North Fayette Valley. 1:43 left in our fourth quarter. Tiger Hawks lead by 20. And with it left side, it is White on the left wing. And Fowler moves to the lane area. White back to Fowler on top. That is Bohr open left side for 3 off the front of the rim. Yep, the Tigerhawk fans want him to score. Bohr brings it to the free throw line. Back left side to Fauser. Left wing back to White. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Bohr again, another three. That one's short. That's an air ball. Fauser saves it underneath to Baki. His shot blocked by Hertrumpf. Hertrumpf denied him. Here's Hammersland offensively. He drives in but misses the right-handed layup. White disrupted him coming down in the offensive end. A minute to go in our fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley and MFL Marmac are tied for second in the boys' conference. And that will be the same way in the loss column with 3 each. And they split, of course.
They're all chasing Keyhigh.
Yep, and Keyhigh is going to win the conference. Fauser inside the left elbow area takes a little 12-footer, shot no good. Hertrumpf gets the rebound. So for the Warriors, they are going to fall to 4-11 in the conference, and they still have one more conference game. That's against MFL Marmac, by the way.
Yeah, that's not going to be an easy task.
Hertrumpf in the lane. They worked it there to Hammersland, who pulls up, 6-footer, misses it right side. Fuentes back in the offensive end. In the lane, try to go to Baki. He's overshot, and the loose ball picked up by Hertrumpf. North Fayette Valley trying to get one of those seniors in the scoring column tonight on their senior night. Baseline Burns, 15-foot set shot, no good. Hammersland the rebound, saves it back to Hertrumpf. Down to 12 seconds to go. Hertrumpf pulls up, middle of the lane, 8-foot jump shot, nice stop and pop shot. 8 seconds to go, Warriors back with an 18. Back in the offensive end is Baki. Baki brings it left side. Will he get off a shot? Trying to go to Bohr. Bohr, 3 at the buzzer, partially blocked, and the game comes to an end. North Fayette Valley on senior night, not the same performance they had against Central when they held them to 10 points earlier. Warriors playing 4 solid quarters, but for North Fayette Valley, too much. They win by a final score of 71-53. The Tigerhawks improve now to 16-3, 11-3 in the conference. Central drops to 5-14, 4-11 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foley, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
North Fayette Valley winning by a final score of 71-53. Another boys final. MFL Marmac beat South. Win tonight 82-46, the final score there. We'll go through all the scores when we continue on our post-game show. I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's start with North Fayette Valley, and Kale Reister leads them offensively tonight, a dominant performance.
Yeah, what a phenomenal night for him. Reister ends with 37 points tonight. Declan Hines with 13. Andre Fuentes with 9. Kyler White has 8 points, 2 points for Cole Fauser, 1 point for Peyton Lofsgaard, 1 point for Gavin Grove. 71 points tonight for the Tiger Hawks. They shot 6 of 19 behind the arc, 32%, 24 of 38 for 63%, so 53% overall. Just a great shooting night for them. 5 of 8 from the free throw line, also 63%. And right at their average, 10 turnovers.
Now, they scored more than their season average points per game, but I tell you what, Coach Cranbeer will talk about defensively tonight. He didn't feel like they had their A game like they did last time they played Central.
Yeah, not at all. That's where he's going to challenge these guys to get better and improve that defense.
Totals now for Central.
For Central, they were led tonight by Owen Hammerslin, 21 points tonight, 13 points for Jake Hertrump, 8 points for Vaughn Zittergreen, 5 points for Isaac Lone, 4 points for Garrett Burns, and 2 points for Julian Singleton. 53 points for the Warriors tonight, way above their average. They shot 7 of 16 behind the arc, 44%, 13 of 27 inside the arc, that's 48%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%, 47% overall tonight. So they shot tremendously well. 18 turnovers, but I think you can take that knowing what kind of defense, what kind of pressure they were being put on, and slowing the game down.
The fact that it's below 20 turnovers is a win. Central, you got to give a tip of the hat in this ball game tonight. This, even in a loss, was one of their best performances of the season. And I would say playing the competition they played, their best performance of the season.
Yeah, you're talking one of the top teams in this conference, and you're struggling for wins, and, man, they came out and played well. And I think that's where Coach Cranbeer is going to kind of challenge his guys, and Coach Stramer is going to say, hey, you guys have shown you can do this. We need to keep working at it.
Yeah, we know that North Fayette Valley can be a special team, especially defensively. I mean, we've seen that a couple of times this year, holding MFL Marmac to 49 points in a ball game. Obviously, what they did to Central last time. But, again, tonight, there was just no answer for Central for Cale Reister.
Yeah, Reister putting up those 37 points. Owen Hammerslin with 21 is a great night for him, but it's kind of overshadowed by what Reister did on the offensive end. And a lot of those are easy catch on the rebounds, putbacks, being around the rim, doing what he does best.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and Central basketball coach Brady Stramer. When our postgame show continues, North Fayette Valley victorious over Central, 71-53. Back with more after this.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Welcome back to West Union, 71-53, North Fayette Valley, victorious over Central. We're joined by Central coach Brady Stramer. Coach, first off here, again, against the team that you played tonight, I think this is one of your best performances of the season.
You know, I went in and told the guys that I think that is our best performance of the season, all things considered, opponent, road game against a tough team. I was just very, very pleased with our offense, especially ball movement. The first time we played them, it was an absolute chore just to get the ball across half court. We couldn't take care of the basketball. And tonight, not only did we get it across, but we scored, I think, tied for our season high in points.
Yeah, and obviously you shot 47% from the field. And let's start talking about some of those individuals. Owen Hammersland, continuing to emerge with 21 points.
As a freshman, you expect improvement, but, man, he's really kind of upped his game the last few weeks, which we absolutely need. He's always there on the defensive end, guards the opponent's best players every night. I think he sat for 5 seconds total tonight. And he's always got energy. So when he gets shots to fall, he's really the whole package.
Yeah, Jake Hertrumpf, again, outside game with 13 points.
Yep, Jake's big for us. I kind of matched him up the second half with the Reister kid, which kind of took some energy out of him. But he kept doing a good job of shooting when it was open. But not only that, moving without the basketball, which is key for him.
All right, Vaughn Zittergreen chipped in with 8 points.
Yep, and Vaughn, him and Isaac are kind of tasked with taking care of the basketball and the pressure. He does a good job playing off 2 feet. He made really good decisions tonight and moved well without the ball also.
Isaac only had 5 points, but I would say a really good floor game.
Absolutely. He's one, like I said, he really is the main person when it comes to handling the basketball for us. He gets us in our sets, kind of controls tempo for us. He did a good job of slowing things down after they had a few buckets in a row, which was big. So the score or the total points there doesn't give us the whole picture.
All right. Obviously, though, I think you get excited about this young team and the growth.
Absolutely. We preach, the second time around against conference opponents, we always want to have a better game than the first time around. So far, we've done that every time except one, which is exactly what I want to see. And then tonight, we were down a couple bodies. So that is against facing really good teams and give us good defensive pressure, and NFL will do that.
Yeah, 18 turnovers tonight. I think you'd take that.
Absolutely.
All right, Coach, good luck to you guys. Hope to catch up into the postseason. Good effort tonight.
Thank you, Dan.
Again, the final score, 71-53, North Fayette Valley over Postville. Quick break. We'll be joined by NFV coach Matt Cranbeer when we continue after this.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Welcome back to West Union. Post-game show continues. Again, our final score, North Fayette Valley victorious, 71-53 over Central. We're joined by Tiger Hawk basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, first off here, again, we'll talk about the offense in just a bit, but defensively, you guys have been so good defensively, kind of rare off night.
Yeah, it really was. And I think part of it was I think we thought maybe we could get things easier than we could, if that makes sense.
No, perfect.
We took some chances at times, and there were times when I wanted the guys to take chances, like on ball reversals and things like that. But when we're on the ball, we got to play solid. And I thought our on-the-ball defense was not great. I thought we allowed them to operate in space and give the Elkader boys credit. They've gotten a lot better that way. But at the same time, I just thought we were going to get steals and runouts, and it was going to be easy, and it certainly wasn't the case. So,
and that's part of kind of a learning curve from a team that's playing 3 games this week.
Yeah, it is. That's part of it. We played last night, and so did Central. And once again, I think it's part of the learning curve of, we've won, but yet when we got a target on our back a little bit more because maybe of our record to a certain extent, I think that our guys are, dealing with that a little bit about the expectations that you're supposed to win by 30 or something like that too. So we felt like we had to get it all at once, rather than just getting it one possession at a time. That's part of me as a coach. Got to get him ready to do that, and that's a good learning experience for us to have it now rather than a couple weeks, and that's what we talked about in the locker room.
All right, so. Kale, let's start offensively. Kale Reister, what a night, 37 points.
Yeah, Kale's capable of doing that, and they're a little undersized, and he was. We started some seniors, and he sat on the bench. I could tell he was itching and raring to get in there, and he's a force, and like I said, he attacked the rim tonight. And hit some outside shots, too. And if he's got both the inside and outside game going, he's a tough kid to guard.
Declan Hines in double figures with 13.
Yeah, they've been our backbone the last couple weeks, but Declan's been playing more of an offensive role for us. He's been posting up strong and finishing well around the rim as well. So, that doesn't surprise me that he got in double digits. And, I thought offensively, I told him there, guys, we played pretty good offensively. But we just let the pace go the other way too much.
Yeah,
so.
And Andre Fuentes had 9 points. Kyler White with 8 points for you.
Yeah, it was good to get some guys out there. We knew they were going to probably sag in the 2-3. We're going to have to hit threes, and they threw a triangle and 2 at us, which we haven't seen the triangle. We've seen a box and 1 a million times this year, it seems like. The triangle and 2, we've seen that once, and that West Central had 2 people on Kale. So that's the first time we've seen a straight triangle too on two different people. So we did a good job against that too. I thought we did well offensively.
All right,
yeah.
Kale tweaked his ankle late in the ball game. Looks all right though.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. We talked about it a little bit. It was just kind of an awkward landing there, and then makes your heart skip a little bit. But I think he'll be fine. Looks
for the guys, hopefully in the postseason. Good job tonight. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Dan.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry talking things over with his Tiger Hawk team. They win by a final score of 71-53. Let's get you caught up to date on what all happened tonight. Central girls victorious tonight, 54-50 the final score, as they improved to 14-6. They finished 13-3, tied for second in the conference. North Fayette Valley drops to 14-6, 11-4 in the conference. Other girls finals tonight: Clayton Ridge over West Central, 50-26. MFL Marmac beat South Wind 53-34 as they move closer to the girls' title. It was Turkey Valley over Postville 54-32. Edco beat Midland 67-24. And Lisbon over Starmont 47-10. We had a really good girls game tonight.
We did. Very competitive. It had that postseason atmosphere to it a little bit. A tight game, teams trying to learn how to win tight games, how to overcome some adversity. So I think that helps both of these teams. North Fayette Valley has one more game. They have one more, right? Just Clayton Ridge on Monday, and then it's tournament time for them. Central's now going to prepare for Tripola to get ready for their tournament run.
Yeah, West Central, I believe they have yet as well in the conference coming up. North Fayette Valley does.
Okay, they got two of them.
Yeah, so actually the boys have have West Central coming up there on Tuesday night.
Okay.
All right, our boys final tonight. 71-53, North Fayette Valley victorious. Other boys finals: Clayton Ridge beat West Central 60-25. MFL Marmac over South Wind 82-46. Turkey Valley playing well, beating Postville 54-51. Midland beat Edco 49-41. Lisbon topping Starmont 65-41. North Fayette Valley, again, they had a 14-point lead at the half, and there was never any question whether or not they were going to win this ball game, but Central hung around, and Central playing their best basketball game of the year in an 18-point loss.
Well, and both of those coaches are going to take something from this. Central, obviously, an improvement. You heard Coach Stramer talk about, we know what happened last time. We wanted to improve that. They did. I thought they shot well, defended fairly well, didn't allow those runouts, so kind of controlled the pace. So they can build off of that as they wind down their season. For Coach Cranbeer, they know they can score. They know Reister is a tough one to guard, but defensively they kind of were a little sluggish tonight. Might be tired legs, but they got to come out with that full court effort that they know they can do. Get those runouts, set the pace, and try to put teams away early.
And a good example, like we said, we know when they play defense, they can be as good as anybody, and especially one of the best teams in the conference. They held MFL Marmac to 49 points in a loss, 49-41. But anytime you do that, that says something what you can do defensively. So we'll hope to catch up with both those teams in the postseason. Speaking of the postseason, we start on Thursday night. We'll bring you Central Tripola in Elkader. Then Saturday night, it will be 3A girls tournament right back here in West Union with North Fayette Valley taking on Centerpoint Urbana. The Chalk Talk each night at 6:30. Game time 7 o'clock. We might have a boys game Friday night. We'll just see how things play out. We'll see you Thursday night.
Yep, I'll be there for the run, Dan.
Again, our final scores tonight: Central girls winning over North Fayette Valley 54-50. The NFE boys win 71-53. For Coach Aaron Hyman, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Cameron Gardner for running our camera tonight. We'll see him next Saturday night. And also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.